Hey there everybody, welcome back! How you guys all doing? Welcome back to Wednesday stream. How you doing there, buddy? How you doing there, Grits fan? Oh, here we go once again. So a little bit more farming on PV Canyon Crossing as usual. And let's give Mr. Grits fan a shout out quickly. And there's a nice little shout out for Mr. Grits fan. Make sure to go over, give him a follow, guys, and catch him when he does go live. He's a good streamer, so definitely check him out, guys. You're back, good, Mr. Grits fan. Welcome in. How are you guys doing today? Sort these cables out from my wheel at some point. They're not looking quite right. uh, anyway. Oh heck, gone the wrong way. Need to pay attention to where I'm driving, not digging cables and such. Yeah. Fun and games. So, what's been happening? That's a good blinking question. Let's see. So, not really much since Monday stream. To be honest, I can't even remember what the heck I was doing on Monday stream, to be honest. It's kind of like one of those days where it's sort of here, there, and everywhere and became really blurry. Obviously, one thing to let you guys know, there is going to be a few things getting updated at some point, possibly this weekend, not sure yet. Obviously, over on Monday stream, if anybody was there watching and listening, obviously Dave mentioned about a few things to possibly get done, which I've got all bar one of the things sorted out. So the whiskey and the which one's it? Whiskey and the wine barrels have now been sorted out, so they can actually be dropped on the ground, and they'll unload into Barrel Logistics trigger without needing to be lifted back up. So, yay! That's those two fixed. The product storage or produce storage, whichever it's called again, I can't remember. The one that stores your greenhouse products and orchard products, that has now been updated as well with a loading pipe on the side of it, so you can actually directly load into a tipper now with that, so that's kind of cool. That. Cripes, now you're asking, I'm gonna have to have a look. There was them. Let me have a look at what have I sent over to Mr. Dave so far? That. Produce storage. Obviously, I fixed the molasses issue as well in game, so for anybody interested, so obviously on Monday stream, if you came into the pallets, you'll sort of scroll across, and obviously right here, between these two guys, there's another pallet there for molasses. That's now been sorted out, so you shouldn't get any warnings or errors now popping up in your store. And hopefully you shouldn't get any L10N errors. I'm not seeing any issues there, because it's all now pulling these pallets from the straw harvest mod, so that's good. Good. Um, Apart from that, I think that's pretty much most of it now for the minute. Obviously, the only thing I've got left to sort out, or attempt to try and sort out, hey there, farming trucker, is the logistics factory, or storage, say, Barrow Logistics. Obviously, on Monday stream, let me get started and I'll explain what's going on with that. Where the heck is all my buttons there? So, yeah, this is what I've been doing yesterday and today. I've basically created a nice little field down here, just above 14. So plot 161, and it's going to save typical. It pretty much covers the whole plot. That's how big I went. This is obviously I'm going to try and do, if I can squeeze two more smaller fields in. Hey there, gamer Paul. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, so what I want to do is basically try and get two more fields in here if I can, obviously with a little bit of a gap between the two. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get to him. Maybe one, might just do one more big field and then obviously leave this area here as alfalfa. So yeah, this one's going to be clover. The one next to it, I'm planning on just doing um, grass in it, so I can actually use a hard helper. No worries, don't worry about it there, Gamer Paul. But yeah, welcome in, buddy. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave 45 or this area up here as alfalfa, and then have these other two fields to focus on. The nice thing is having these planted rather than having to mow it. Also, I can use hired helpers to mow it instead of doing it all myself. So yeah. So this is what I need to get sorted out first of all. I'm going to get clover into this field. Once this is up and running, I am going to just go through and I'm see I'm still umming and ahhing whether I want to do some more mowing or not, because that's a lot of grass over there that I could mow up and potentially sell, keep some. I don't know yet. I'll see how I feel at the end of doing this. I'm just going to do a couple of headlands and then get the hired helper to do the work for me. So let's get this going. So VB, there we go. Cruise. But yeah, hopefully you guys are all having a great day so far. There we go. And the nice thing is, if I find that I'm just getting too much, what I can always do is just plough these fields up and plant a different crop, which is even better. So, loving it, loving it, loving it. Hey there, Neil, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, I'm doing pretty good overall today. Obviously, I was out a little bit earlier, doing some shopping, so do have a slight niggling headache at the minute, so I'm hoping this will take my mind off whatever's bugging the heck out of me at the minute. But yeah. Oh, but there we go. But yeah, Neil, did you get yourself sorted out yesterday? Hopefully. I know you're starting again, so fingers crossed. All good now. You fixed me last night. Cool. Good. Glad to hear it. Now, I do have one problem actually on the here. So for a lot of you guys, you've been watching me for quite a while. Obviously, what was a couple of weeks ago, I put down Green Thumb Farmers, one of Green Thumb Farmers' apartment blocks up here. I might have made a little bit of a boo-boo before it was finished. Obviously, I started putting some trees and stuff in, and yeah, I totally forgot there was like this little water feature in the middle, and I put a tree down there before it was fully built, and yeah, and I have a tree growing out of a water feature. So at some point I'm going to need to try and get that fixed somehow. I've got an idea on how to do it, but yeah. Don't make my mistake, guys. Don't start doing any landscaping until these things are fully built. But that's one thing is, as you can see, it is now fully done. I love this little complex. It's really kind of cool. And the nice thing is, with this one, obviously Green Thumb did set it up. Well, geez, that's fast. I think that could be maybe lowered a little bit. I don't know. Might speak to him later about that. But yeah, the nice thing is, obviously, these do accept electricity like the normal apartment blocks and houses on Canyon Crossing. They will also accept your cats and dogs as well. So, bonus. Well, at least it will be. Yeah, it's going to be a very water tree. Obviously, with that amount of water, I'd expect it to be sky high. But yeah, so yeah, that is fully done. So I think for the minute, that's all of my buildings now built. Bonus. I think the next project I'm going to start focusing on, once I've got everything sorted out this in-game year. Obviously, I've still got some more planting to do, and I've got a feeling, is it next month? Let's have a look. Yeah, obviously the barley and a few other crops. So barley, mustard, will be ready for harvesting. So that's going to be what I'm probably going to be doing next week. So I'm trying to do 1 month a week when I'm streaming. So yeah, so next week I'll be getting into doing that. Obviously, I've still got at least one more in-game day of May. So if I can get that other field sorted out quickly and planted and everything, I might be able to get down here and start on the next project. And obviously, I've mentioned it a few times. Obviously, on the right hand side, I've got the oil factory, PV Canyon Crossing Oils. What I want to do is purchase this land, and obviously I've mentioned to quite a few times. Ads? I shouldn't have any freaking ads. What's going on? That's weird. I've got all my ads turned off, or they should be, unless it's been reset. I'll have to have a look into that later on. But yeah, that is not good. Really is not good. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated, and bye-bye. Sorry, not interested. So back to this. So obviously, yeah, what I want to do is purchase this land. Obviously, the sell point's going to stay where they are. I will be removing all of these houses around here. Let me just go up here. Obviously, I mentioned it a few times before, but my plan is to basically take out all, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 houses there, remove all of them completely, and then have another complex down here. Probably going to be bigger in the aspect of, I'm kind of thinking now that I've seen that one built, is having, let's have a look actually, let's try and get an idea of what this is going to look like. Oh look, I'm floating. So PV, obviously housing, and somewhere in here is green thumb. So I'm kind of thinking having one of these maybe placed near the back, for example. Continue that road down, and then either side have one of these on either side, sort of thing. That's what I'm aiming for. Then obviously any other room I'll probably fill in with maybe some of these smaller blocks, so maybe a couple of them side by side. And I think that is going to definitely sort out my labour and everything in this on the map, so I should be pretty much fine for that. So yay! Obviously I'm producing more than enough electricity at the minute. I've got a feeling I'm actually stocked up pretty well. Obviously, I'm trying to focus on a lot of the other things like the support morale at the minute. Labour's dwindling, but yeah, electric is definitely more than enough. Now, where the heck have I put the government building? GG should be somewhere up here. Here we go. So it's, yeah, so my morale, obviously I did take some cats over the other day, Tachi cats, so I am getting some morale. Obviously, the support I'll be getting from dogs when I get into doing that. Now, obviously, one thing is I'm going to need a heck of a lot, and I'm kind of now thinking maybe putting some more buildings down to get some more of that. But obviously, as you can see, the labour is definitely slacking at the minute. So having more and more of these apartment blocks placed down is definitely going to help, because everything I'm creating is going straight out the window. So yeah. Kemp, the last home. Keep the last home. No, they're all gone, Mr. Grits fan. That is my plan. I do know that, and just so you guys are aware, there is a seasonal trigger down here as well. Right there. So this is one thing I do need to work on. Either keeping the area clear so that they do spawn, or just block it so it goes somewhere else. I don't know yet. But yeah, there it is right there. That's the trigger. But yeah, I do know that it is there, and we'll see. But yeah, I'll see how the lining up and everything works. Obviously, it's a little bit of a way before I do that. Obviously, I've got plenty of money, so yeah, fun and games. But yeah, it's going to be down in this area here. And I think that would be pretty much this area now sorted out. Now, one thing I did do, I haven't updated it yet, is obviously the shed storage I've done. Obviously, I've been going through, obviously, thanks to Mr. Gamer Paul, he's messaged me a couple of times about some missing items. Now, one thing I did find earlier is the Dell products are not in there, so I've gone through, I've added that this afternoon. But as you can see, I've got no more barrels left out here, so it's kind of cool. So that'll be coming with you for you guys soon. But yeah, I do need to try and I want to redo this area as well. I want to bring that building, the shed, forward a bit, and then obviously add in that new one that Green Thumb's done. I think that's going to look kind of good there. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to be working in this area primarily for today. So let's get this going so I can get the hired helper on to doing some other work. I know, and thank you very much there, Grits fan. I find the CBD oils don't get in that trigger. Yeah, because technically they're not a final product, so that's why I never added them. Obviously, when I was originally doing the triggers and such, obviously there was plans of getting more of the oils into factories, so they could be used rather than just created and sold. Obviously, I really need to speak to Dave at some point about looking into that. So, but there's something else I want to speak to Dave about, is the builders as well. I noticed the other day when I was going through the Easy Dev tool, all the builders are actually showing in there, and I kind of want to go through, create a new category for them, so they're no longer showing for you guys, so you're going to have to do it the proper way. Now, obviously, I don't know if anybody's actually realised that they're in there, but yeah, that could technically allow you to also build your factories. So, so that's not good. But yeah, we shall see. Obviously, if Dave says, for instance, like the coconut oil or one of the other ones, for example, isn't going to be used in something else and it's just a final product, then I'll start looking into adding some of those oils. Oh, the CBD oils, they are in there now. Obviously, sorry, I misread which one you're on about. I was thinking, because obviously I was over the PV oils. It has been added. That was one that Gamer Paul mentioned to me the other day. Let me scroll right down. So somewhere in here. So this is obviously that spawn trigger. Scrolling all the way down through. Obviously, I did add the candles in there the other week. Obviously, you've now got those CBD items are in there. So your dog chews, your oil, gummies, and the other oil. So you will be able to do it. That's on the Trello right now. Obviously, I do need to update this as well. I'm not sure whether the solar panels and batteries are going to be staying because, and this is why I haven't released it yet, really. One, obviously, I've only realised this afternoon, but two, Dave has mentioned about bringing back the buildable solar panels, placeable, and obviously that uses solar panels and batteries. So until he says otherwise, these are going to be staying out, these two. But I won't do any updates for the minute until I've spoken to him about it. What I might do is just look into it, get it sorted out myself, so you've got another way of getting your power, and then just remove them later on. But yeah, it's definitely in there. That they're now actually available on my Trello as well, if anybody wanted them. So yep. But yeah, if you do find anything on the map that you say or you would consider as a final product, so it's something that doesn't go into another factory, let me know. Obviously, I'll look into it, and if I consider it as a final, then yeah, not a problem. But obviously, like things like the PV Canyon Crossing oil factory, that is obviously technically a going into another production type of factory. But yeah, actually I could do a little update for those other two products from Dell, thinking about it. But yeah, at some point obviously I do know that Dave is going to be getting in and hopefully sending me some stuff for the fairgrounds to do for him. But still waiting. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, how you doing there, Guy Fox, by the way? What do you mean I got you lost? That's quite very easy, buddy. I get myself lost at times as well. I'm also trying my best to sort of slow down when I speak as well. I try to keep it sort of steady, but sometimes I do know I kind of just go blah 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 blah. Blah. It gets a bit gobbledygooked. But yeah, doing okay. I'm taking a day off from work. I need a day off. Yep. That. Yeah, I wish I could. But yeah, no. Nah, yeah. Everybody needs a break. It's good. But yeah, we'll do a quick headland. Now, obviously, where it's so close to the water, um, yeah, definitely want to keep a good headland on the bottom here. Right, actually, while I think about it, let me stop that there, so I don't get messed up, and find Kenzie planter there. Right, I want you to be rotated there. Oh, while I remember, I don't know if anybody was paying attention or watching. Heck, whose stream was it yesterday? T Miller's stream yesterday. I did mention that Green Thumb Farmer has updated his manufacturing factory. That big, gigantic one that does all the Platinum expansions pallets. He did an update to it yesterday. I noticed when I did an update to it myself yesterday, there was some textures missing. It was just some pathing issue. Obviously, you went straight in, got it fixed. So make sure to go over to Green Thumb Farmers Trello and get it updated. Now, actually, when I get back to it, bugger it, I might as well show it now because I haven't actually looked myself. Obviously, he's gone in, he's added some decals to make it a little bit easier for you to see what is coming out of each bay over there. I had Sunday off, but Mrs. Fox has not had a day off in weeks. Yeah, that's fair enough. No, yeah, spend some time with your other halves as well, guys. There we go. Ready. So, what was basically updated? So over here, yeah, he's working now. So yeah, so above each bay, you now have their little icons, which are pretty visible actually. Obviously, at a distance in your truck, it may be a bit tricky, but not too bad. But obviously, he did add in the little decals on each of the bays on the ground here, so you should know exactly where you need to unload or you load up your different products. There's that, and I just realised I'm still in flight mode. Um, turn that off, but I am going to just cheat and go on to the other side of the building. To be honest, it's probably easier just to run around. Where are we? Where are we? I know there's another unloading area or loading area here somewhere. There it is. So the same thing on this side. So 1 through 10 on this side. Oh, excuse me. Same thing again. You got the icons above, plus matching ones underneath. So shingles right there. You got your floor tiles, staircase railings, and so on and so forth. Now, obviously, one thing to bear in mind when Green Thumb made these, they were kind of more set up and designed for using those Hispano modding containers. So all you literally have to do is, obviously, if you're using the containers, open up the backs, back right up. Obviously, make sure that it is set to auto load, which you should do if you're opening the back. And then you can spawn the pallets out. And from what I understand, they start at the front, work backwards. So what you could just do is set them all to spawn, and they'll go straight into those containers. You don't have to worry about pushers and stuff like that. But obviously, if you're doing a flat bed, for example, so for example, what was it? Surfing Cowboy Gaming's one, it will work as well with this. And obviously, you do have the pusher, and all you have to do is come up to this little, obviously, display, click the old left mouse button, and obviously that will then push them all the way through. So as they're getting closer, you can then auto load them yourself onto the trailer. So he's done a really good job of that, actually. I like it. Oh, I like it. Oh, I do. So yeah, actually at some point I do want to start getting some trailers in here. I know there's some products being produced already, but I do need to get more products going into it. So But yeah, and it does fit pretty perfect actually up here near the sawmill. Obviously, right over there, you can just see in the distance is the sawmill itself that's built into the map. Obviously, there was initially a road going through here. I've literally taken the whole thing out and plunked this in. Didn't need to worry about any landscaping on the side. And it was just maybe one or two little trees on that corner I had to take out, but apart from that, wasn't too bad. Next thing I need to learn is follow me. Yeah, speaking of follow me, actually, when I was doing this field, I was actually ploughing it up, and I had a follow me tractor ploughing up behind me. Now, obviously, what I did do initially, I went around the outside first, did at least 3 headlands, top and bottom, so where I am now and at the other end, and it worked perfectly. It really did. Obviously, the only thing I had to remember is when I was turning, obviously when I was down this end, obviously I had to do the next turn, so yeah, it was onto the next row, and then obviously when I got to the top, I had to make sure to leave 2 and then come back down. So it works perfectly. And obviously, if you got follow me, what you could always do is just set up 2, 3, 4, even following you, and you'll get the job done pretty quickly. I was quite impressed, that is for sure. But yeah, I did have to watch the hired helper on follow me quite a bit, because obviously when turning around, especially at the top there, he sort of started going around in circles to line back up. Apart from that, it wasn't too bad. But yeah, didn't need to worry about going back through doing any uh, painting or anything. So yeah, he stayed within the limits. And how you doing there, Mr. Jers? What else did I do? Obviously, yeah, Monday actually. So down there, obviously, I've got that little road which goes to that first bridge down there. I've now removed all the bushes and trees that was down there up to the next field. So basically, all of these bushes and trees here have gone. I've straightened the road, and obviously, once this field 14 is harvested, I'm going to extend it right down just to get a little bit extra in. Still, I'm in an iron what to do about this part here. I'm kind of thinking I might just try and straighten this edge up a bit more. But apart from that, it's not too bad over there. There we go. So let's get this, keep going. Switch screens. I need to rotate you up there. There we go. There we are. But yeah, I just need to try and figure out the logistics issue now. There we go. So for anybody who's watching on Monday stream, obviously one thing Dave mentioned about was adding in the premium pallets to the Barrow Logistics and actually registering them. Now, obviously, the biggest issue with that is one, I don't have access to HUD images or the pallets, and that's the big problem. Obviously, currently, if you have the premium, you can actually go over to my Trello and get an edited version that will accept those pallets as well. But yeah, trying to set it up so they register it's going to be a bit tricky. The only way around I can think, possibly, is to set up new pallets and HUDs that way, so they register the same product name into the map. But hopefully, if you have the premium expansion, you'll then get those pallets rather than the ones that I create. Obviously, I need to go through, do it, and see if it's going to override mine, basically. So, yeah, we'll see. Do my seeders plough as well? No, don't be silly. I ploughed this field myself. I don't use cheaty. Oh, okay, I'm not going to say cheaty, but yeah. Obviously, I know you were watching T Miller yesterday, and obviously his roles as well while it's going. But no, this is just a simple planter. The only difference is obviously I've edited it, so it's got more capacity for seed and fertilizer, and it will do all crops on the map. And might be a little bit faster as well. But apart from that, no, it won't do any automatic rolling or automatic ploughing as you're going, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm not that cheaty, that's for sure. But no, well, obviously, yeah. Obviously, this is on my Trello. I like it. I've got the John Deere version as well. Obviously, that one unfortunately doesn't do the fertilizing option. But yeah, you just need to find the plough. So it's entirely up to you. The one I'm using is the John Deere plough off of the in-game mod hub. It's still actually just right ahead of me. It's a little bit dirty, but it's a decent work width. It's about 16-meter work width. It's not colorable or nothing like that. Let me just get turned around and I'll show you in the shop. Yeah, I seen that, Mr. Grits fan. One sec. I just want to get this hired helper going. There we go. And I'm hoping because of the curvature of this landscape, it's not going to cause too many issues with this guy. Right. Hey there, Ghost. How you doing, buddy? So yeah, it's entirely up to you, Mr. Neil, but it's a decent plough. Obviously, it is the John Deere 2410 plough. It is what it is. So far, I've not had any issues with it. It does what I need it to. But yeah, work width is 16.7 meters, 15 kilometers work speed. Obviously, one thing is it does state that you need at least 320 horsepower. So, oh, excuse me, one of those bigger tractors will definitely work. But yeah, I've been using the Fendt Vario 9. Oh heck, 99 something. I can never remember the number. 942 on it. So yeah, it's a decent plough. I like it. So yeah, and that is on the in-game mod hub. Yeah, just go over there, go to the plough section, and yeah, you should be able to find it. Where are you? I've been, yeah, there you go, John Deere 2410, right there. I actually need to check that one because I'm pretty sure there's an update for that thing, the swath throw. Actually, another idea, if you want a bigger area and you don't want to fork out for hired helpers, on the in-game mod hub there's this Lizard Tandem series. It's a little pack that gives you ways of attaching multiple seeders, plows and stuff together. There was something similar to this in 19, but yeah, this is kind of cool idea. I want to check it out a little bit more before showing it off properly. But yeah, from what I understand, you can attach with this particular one up to 3 implements and run them. So plows, seeders, stuff like that. Maybe even 2 depending on the size. So I'd recommend getting that as well at some point. And right, let's see what Mr. Grits fan is sending. Yep, just click on the little paperclip there, Mr. Grits fan. The one that says media file link. That be the one. Yeah, so just in case you aren't sure, see, Trello is a bit of a tricky thing. Green Thumb Farmers, there we go. Obviously, you can access Green Thumb Farmers Trello through the SGA Trello, just so you guys are aware. But yeah, right here, you just literally come over. Obviously, Green Thumb Farming and Manufacturing, this thing right here, got updated just the other day to fix the textures. If you're not sure, all you literally do is click on that, and then look for the little paperclip on most of these Trellos. It'll take you to like a media fire. I think Winston has. Oh heck, I can't think of what it's called now. Mega something it is. I think it is. He's using. But yeah, you just look for that little paperclip, click on it, and then just click on the download, and obviously that will then download. Then all you do is just replace the one that you see in your mod folder. It's really, really simple. Actually, one thing I did do is I've set up quite a few different Trellos here, so let's have a look. Obviously, you've got mine, for example. There we go. Obviously, one thing as well, obviously I knew I had this over here, is obviously with some of the Trellos, there is links to other people's Trellos. For example, I've got Mr. Reaper, Mr. Boomhauer, Jay Booth, Ghost DK. Check all these guys out. I know Jay Booth's got a few placeables that are pretty good actually for checking out. But me wise, yeah, obviously I've got some SGA stuff that can be run on any map really there. Obviously stuff for just Canyon Crossing. Obviously Canyon Crossing, the premium stuff if you need it. But yeah, obviously, like I mentioned the other day, there is this nail loading pipe now. Just place it down, and you can distribute your nails to it, and then load them direct into a tipper. Obviously, this had the update the other day to add in those CBD oil stuff. But yeah, there's a whole variety of things you could try out. Obviously, let me know how you get on. If anybody's using this, I'd like to know how you're getting on with it as well. Have you found any pallets that don't go into it yet? Because obviously I can do an update if need be. I know maybe one pallet probably won't go in, which is the honey. Apart from that, most should. But yeah, if anybody's got that, let me know how you get on. What is it? This is an all pallet storage, and it actually pulls from the categories rather than individual products, Mr. Grits fan. It's a nice little shed. I did, well, I was kind of setting up anyway. And I've had it on the side burner type thing for a little while. And I was in A Barry J's stream a few weeks ago, and obviously he mentioned that he was after a decent shed that didn't cause too many issues. So I got this set up. From my testing so far on all the maps that I've used, 99% of the pallets have gone in. Obviously, the only pallet I did find was the honey pallets won't go in. But this actually pulls from categories, and particularly the product category and the piece category. So it should load your wool and all that as well in there as well from your animals. But yeah, if anyone wants to give it a try and let me know, yeah, how you get on, and obviously any pallets that don't work, yeah, that would help as well. Preferably ones that are base game pallets rather than like modded ones. But let's see, how far across did I get? Just have a quick look. Because I know I'd mod this quite a bit. Okay. So I got up to here. Now let's have a little look. So that's got a lot of grass really. Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to get the mower out and start doing some baling and stuff before I start doing this. Oh, what do I need? I do need some grass bales actually. That's one thing I do need. So I think that's what I'm going to do before getting in there. Obviously the hired helper's fine. He's doing that. But obviously I do have a bit of time to spare. So I am going to be getting a new mower. And I can show this off now to you guys as well properly. So obviously on Monday's stream I mentioned I was a little bit bored over the weekend and started doing some editing. And I basically grabbed one of the base game Big M's. I've gone through, I've added in some color options. Let's go with the yellow on there for the minute, and we'll go with a bit of black to give you an idea of the ones that are being affected. So yeah, almost fully customized. The only thing that hasn't been colored or I figured out yet is these little bits on the side of the mower, the flaps and stuff. But yeah, you've got 3 color options going there. I don't know whether to leave it as they are, or I might just do for the minute. But yeah, oh, those are quite good actually in black, black, black. Let's see, black, black, black. Not sure about that. All black maybe this time. I'm only going to lease this, so let's do that. We'll lease that. Oh, there's something green just there. Oh, it's probably linked to that. Okay, it's not worried. Obviously, one thing as well I've done with this is it does have a bigger working width. I also went through and tweaked the speed on it as well. Yeah, right. So, look at that little thing. It will actually go up to 80 kilometers an hour. Now, I haven't decided whether it's actually going to be going out yet, but we will see. But yeah, I actually didn't do any motor configurations on this tweaks. All I literally did is increase the driving speed. I took it up to about 100 kilometers an hour to start off with, and this is how I test a lot of the in-game stuff to see how fast they go without any tweaks. And yeah, this took it up to about 81, I think it was initially. So I thought I'd just leave it at around about 80, it's a nice round number. So definitely works pretty nicely. I like it. But yeah, 20-meter cut width on this thing. Now you're probably wondering, why am I heading back towards the farm? So I am going to pick up a baler while I'm there, and then we'll go back, and probably a truck and trailer as well to pick up these bales. Now I'm not going to be using the straw harvest balers because, to be honest, they're a pain in the bum at the minute. Obviously, once Creative Mesh, or if they even fix it, excuse me from launching up into the space, I'll probably look into updating it and maybe try them again. But yeah, I'm just going to use my balers for the minute. So the nice thing is I can do like 20,000 litre bales out of it, so less to transport. Actually, I know one thing I do need to do is get in here and sort my animals at some point. There we go. Right, so this is going to be a little bit tricky, but I need to hook up onto this snuffer truck. Oh, it's even allowing me. Okay, good. Oh, I like that. I really like this thing. And let me drop you. And let's try and see if I can back in and get a baler out.
So just do it! Make your dreams come true!
I'm trying to, Mr. Grits fan. I really am. Actually, I might use a tractor just to pull it out. I think it's probably going to be the easier option. Square, there we go. And we'll just borrow this little dude. Actually, I got this tractor for doing the staying connected to the premise, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be using the building much. I'll be using that a fair bit, that's for sure, after doing pallets, but yeah, I don't know about the baler part. I think it's a little bit slower compared to it was in 19. I may be wrong, but yeah. There we go. Grab you. Actually, I could have colour coordinated to match the Massey Ferguson colours. That's an idea, couldn't it? There we go. But yeah, this is a cool little idea. I love it. And the guys that created, obviously, this little snuffer truck power buggy thing. Ah, thank you. I think it was originally released back in like FS17, to be honest. I know I used it quite a bit in 19, but yeah, it was actually released on the in-game mod hub. But then another modder decided to chirp up and say, "Oh, this is stolen mod," blah 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 blah. They ended up having it removed from the mod hub, which is a pain. But yeah, it wasn't even his to start off with. Anyway, ready. There we go. Yeah, let's do a little bit of recoloring actually. I think primarily red, that Massey Ferguson red would be good, I think, on there. And let's see. Oh no, I've leased it, didn't I? Dang it, I should just buy it, shouldn't I? We'll head back to the shop and just buy it. Right, so let's go with primarily Massey Ferguson red. We'll do the black on it. That's not bad looking, that's not bad actually. Put black hubs. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Actually, yeah, if I can get these to be colorized. I have looked into doing these but the little skirts. Oh, need to make sure I've got GPS. But yeah, I wouldn't mind just that. Did you release more yet? No, and hi, how you doing, Rusty Nail? How goes out of ore? I was lurking in Darius's stream earlier and noticed you were asking a lot of questions about getting started on there again. There we go. But yeah, you're doing good. Good, glad to hear it. But yeah, obviously I kept the work speed the same because I thought 25 kilometers an hour isn't bad actually, so that's fine. I'm happy with that. So technically I'm not fully cheating with this. There we go. Right, let me switch screens, go with that. And actually, while I was thinking about it, I just realised I'm not even in Discord. It's terrible. There we go. There we are. Drink. But yeah, no, not yet there, Rusty Nail. If I can get the skirts sorted out on them around the moor, so I can make them colour optionable as well, I will be see what I'm like after the weekend, and I'll let you know. Right. But yeah, it's steady. It's not. I think, in my opinion, it is steady. It's not overpowered or anything like that. This little mower. So I like it. Obviously, having that little extra oomph for power to get places, especially on a map this size, it does help. I think the initial driving speed was around about what 45. So being able to get it up to 80 is banging without too much editing. So yeah. Right then. Hey there, Nuts a Grumpy Dwarf. How are you doing, bud? Can I get it off the mod hub? No, because this is my own edit from a base game item. I haven't released this yet. Like most of the stuff that's on my Trello, it's all base game stuff that I've taken, or stuff that I've created, like the little sheds and such, or had help with. But yeah, I will let you know, Mr. Rusty Nail. Right, so let's pop that there. That's better. But alright, I have a question for you. Don't know if it is the mod or the area field 5324. 5324. 5324. 53?
Fatality.
This area up here. Okay. Yeah, fatality. Thanks, Grits fan. To the left, as you look at the map, certain areas mow, but the grass.
Hello there.
Quit doing stuff. I'm reading. Doesn't
So
register
just
in the
do
trailer.
it!
Don't
Make
know if
your
that's a
dreams
mower
come
area
true!
or a. Do you mind, guys? I'm reading this. So. So I do know. Let me come back in here. So obviously you do have a big forest here. Obviously it is a different plot. So it may be. Do you own plot 22 as well? Because it could be that you're going over that little boundary that you own, which is why it's not registering. Obviously, for me, I've actually gone through, removed that whole forestry area there, and extended 53 out. So just above the forest is connected to 24. Yeah, this little bit right here. Yeah, it could be that you're just maybe coming across. To be honest, I haven't mowed up there. I just literally replanted and plowed it all up and stuff. But yeah, normally if it's not collecting or dropping, it's usually outside of your own plot. Or there's collisions there. personally, I haven't found any collisions myself in that area, so yeah, it could be what you're using to mow. So yeah, anyway, not bad chat, Mr. Grumpy. Cool, okay. Let's see. Where we? Let me just jump back a sec. Can I get it off motor? Oh, there we go. Not too bad. Just finished a 13-hour shift. Not so grumpy, dwarf. Holy heck, that's a long old day. Wow. Yeah, so yeah, what I'd probably look into try and do there, Neil, is try and maybe purchase 22, see if you still get the same issues. If it is, then it's probably the more that you're using. Um, for me primarily, up until now, I've used BDB SSB's mowers or the in-game Kron, this little guy right here. So I don't know what the others are like, but yeah, can't imagine there'd be many issues up there. Actually, let me just jump over there a sec. So you're saying probably up in this corner here. Let's just have a look. Yeah, as you can see, I've actually taken a heck of a lot of trees out up here, but I'm not seeing any collisions up or on the ground or anything. So yeah, it could be the mower, or it could be that you're just going outside of the area you own. Hmm. But yeah, I'd look into buying that. If you can just take out a loan, maybe just try purchasing that bit of forestry and see if you still have the issue. Not sure. Maybe I should have done it. No, the other way around. Black and then red. Oh, I don't know. I just want to get on and do some work. Yeah, 22 does overlap. You had the issues as well, was it? Okay. Ah. So there we go. So Gamer Paul had the same issues as well. Makes sense. So okay. Righty. Yeah, I'm guessing this Mr. Dave's painting for the actual land maybe just overlapped a little bit in places. Yes, here we go. Let's get this up and running. Actually, one thing I do need to do quickly is grab a truck as well. Fiddle. Do I have one up here? I suppose that'll have to do, because I don't have a dolly with me either. Normally I don't like using this guy on the field, but I'm gonna have to for the minute. There we go. Fields, grasslands, and you can drive yourself. There we go. And he'll be with me in just a minute. Right then, take cover guys, I got a feeling somebody's about to join us. There we go, right. Bum ba dum ba dum. Yeah. I think it might be nice the other way around, so it's primarily black with that little bit of red in there. Maybe a tweak later on. We'll see. Here we go, go.
Thanks for the raid!
Mr. Darius Frost raiding with a party of 85. Welcome in, everybody. How are you guys doing? Did you have a good stream, sir? And welcome in, everyone. Hey there, Kushi. How you doing, bud? Crywai. Oh no, Chrissy. Oh, Dragonfryer. How you doing, guys?
Crisis.
Crisis. Crisis. Yeah,
Crisis.
Crisis. Yeah. My bad. Ugh, terrible. But yeah, welcome in, everybody. Jedi, how you doing, buddy? How's it going? Oh, do you? Thank you, Mr. Frost, for the raid. How are you doing, sir?
You are very welcome, Mr. Billy. And I'm doing all right. Doing all right. I'm hanging
Yeah,
in.
good. Another nice long stream I see from you today.
Yeah, I started at like the butt crack of dawn.
Yeah, no, I've been sort of slowly in and out throughout the day, checking out, see what you're doing. It's nice that they've added gemstones and stuff now as well. I noticed that.
Yeah, well, they had some of that stuff before, but now there's more ores that you can convert to better materials.
All right.
And basically you can sit there and have everything just go to an automatic selling point, which you can place wherever you want to fit your
Nice.
needs, or you can capture it into a storage unit and process it through the workbenches,
That's very
which
cool.
is what I've been doing, because you actually get a higher value for the goods once you process them.
Nice. Hey, Reliant Robin, how you doing? And Farmer Marks. Been a long time, sir. So yeah, you're joining me on PV Canyon Crossing by Mr. Dashnet. If anybody's interested, you can get it on his Trello through the mod folder switcher, or there is this separate download links. So yeah, you got me actually just making my way over to do some more mowing today. Oh joy. I've got a hired helper currently planting this field in some clover. Yeah, I need to see where the heck I was. Somewhere along here. Unfold everybody, hopefully. Yep, you're fine. We'll use guidance steering, crone baler. No, crone mower. Is that what I want? That one, yeah. 914, yep. And it's not actually that wide, it's that wide. And we want swath drop. Ugh, heck. Swath drop. I can now remember what it is. Shift. Nope. That one. Swath drop, there we go. Need to remember these key binders at some point. But, yeah, never know. But yeah, if you guys are not following Mr. Darius Frost, make sure to scroll back up, give him a click on that link, and give him a follow. The same thing with, oh, where is he gone? Jedi Horn. Yeah, he's a good content creator. I like him, and who knows, one day he may even join us. Yes, I was lurking as well. Right.
I told Dave he has my vote.
Yep, same here. I can't do it now, can I? Right. V. Come on. Lower. There's that one. Come on. Lower. I was trying to see if I could get them all to lower and run, but it's not doing it today. Right. There we go. Heavy Racing Queen, how you doing? I hope that isn't going to be an issue.
I don't think your shoutouts are working there, Mr. Billy.
They were a minute ago.
Well, Cushy tried to do it. Looks like Gritsfan tried to do it.
Well, Gritsfan's not a moderator.
Well, yeah, I know Gritsfan's not a moderator, but...
Oh, fudge nuggets.
Well, it worked when you did it.
Yeah,
Apparently, it just didn't work for Cushy.
I
that's
don't think the
weird.
at symbol needs to be in it, right?
You can do it with
It
or
can
without,
be.
but yeah. Let's see. Shout
What kind of
out.
cheaty mower is that, Billy?
Uh, let's.
Works without it. Worked for me.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
maybe it was just on cooldown when Cushy tried it. I don't know.
maybe.
I don't know if I didn't think it worked with the at symbol for on depends on what you're using, but Billy's using Streamlabs, I think.
Let's see.
It depends on how you have the bot set up.
No, it works with both. There, see.
No,
It's
that's
a
Yep.
weird one, but
interesting.
yeah, you're very,
Just
very
doesn't
welcome. And
like
how you doing?
fishy.
Yeah, it must be
That's
Cushy.
all right.
Because you've been away for
It
far
just
too long, maybe it didn't recognise you. But yeah, make sure to go over, give them all a follow. I know Cushy's actually more on a different platform now these days. But yeah, go over, give him a follow.
is
You
that
never
why
know.
I haven't seen him?
Yeah.
What
Ah,
platform?
He's now over on. Oh heck, that other
Kick
one.
or
Kick.
YouTube?
Yeah, Kick.
Oh, he's on
Primarily.
kick.
Yeah.
Huh.
But obviously he has had some
That's why.
real life
You're doing
things to
good,
deal
Grits.
with. So yeah. But yeah, I think it's the same name over on Kick as well, isn't it? Kushi UK Gaming, if I remember rightly. But yeah, go on over, give them all a follow. That's for sure. Thought so. Technically, work when it wants. Yeah, it's typical, isn't it? Righty, so let's borrow you. Actually, now that Mr. Dave's in, did you see everything that I've updated so far?
Yeah, I've
Cool.
actually downloaded all that stuff
Groovy.
already.
Obviously the logistics center, I was thinking about it, and the only way around it to add in the premium stuff is to create pallets
You'd have to
yourself,
create your own
and
icons and
hopefully, yeah, hopefully
Eh,
it'll
you
override it.
can't link directly to them because, yeah,
Mm,
so you won't be able to do it. I thought about that. After
yeah,
you post, because you'd have to either create, you can't link to it if they don't have the DLC.
exactly.
So next year,
Yeah. So
it'll
leave it
probably
as
be
is for
base
now then.
game. Yeah, leave it as is.
Okay. Makes
Thanks for
sense.
the
Obviously, it is up on my Trello for anybody who's interested. There is the edited version for the premium stuff to be added into Barrel Logistics as well. So, yeah, there you go. So there is Kushi's link to Kick as well if anybody's interested. Definitely go over and give him a follow. There we go. Let me offset you. About there should be fine, I think. Yeah.
I have a kick. I have a kick account, but I already have enough places to go watch videos, so I don't go to kick.
Yeah, I've got one, but yeah, I haven't really been over there that much. Even YouTube, to be honest, I know obviously there's people on there that I'm following that I used to watch a lot,
I don't watch farm
and
sim
yeah,
streams on YouTube either. I'll watch video playbacks when I'm looking for something, but I
mm.
don't watch live shows on YouTube.
Oh, I'll watch Mr. One Mouse 2222 when he goes live occasionally.
I don't have any notifications to
Um,
tell me when people go live. I turn them
yeah,
off because there's too many channels I follow.
yeah,
So,
true. Oh, might have to do some tweaks on that engine. Ooh, that's struggling
Yeah, I've
up
just
there.
been messing around with the multi-streaming to see if it helps
Yeah,
hmm
because you're
grow
on
things over there.
Twitch and YouTube at the same time now, aren't you?
I am.
And how do you set that up? Do you do like a 5 second delay on YouTube?
No,
Hello
it just
there.
automatically has a little bit longer of a delay to YouTube because it's a
Oh.
higher bitrate.
Oh, okay then. Hey there, Surfing Cowboy. How you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for the T-Rex roar, and maybe Obi-Wan will play in a minute, unless I missed it. It might be a very, very quiet one. Um, why have you got such a long name? It's ridiculous. Is it going to come up? Mind you, it's having a little bit of a funny 5 minutes. Is that the right one?
No, didn't work.
You put a G in his name, that's why.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's why. Oh, let me just do it this way. I really need to get like one of those little button boxes like Dave and all that have. Make life so much easier, but yes. There we go, there it is. So make sure to click on Mr. Surfing Cowboy Gaming and give him a follow. Guys, let me turn you off.
Your mower's broken. It's going way far out the sides where it actually,
I know,
yeah.
some strange modder did that. Some alpaca guy. And I'm not even gonna
That's why I was giving him a hard
mention-
time about his mower.
Oh crap, the baler behind. Oh, I need to stop this guy because he's gonna end up in the water. There we go. It's yeah, obviously after the other day, when I was mowing the other part of this field, this now a field, yeah, it was friggin' hard going, that's for sure. So I thought, why not just do a little tweak to the work width and make life a little bit easier. Come on, you can do it. There we go. But yeah, it ain't broke. It certainly ain't broke.
Looks like it.
Nah, it's just got slightly shorter bits on it. Why is it missing bits? That's what I want.
It's magic.
It is. Right, let's get you back on there. Follow. Hopefully you ain't gonna go too far across, because that would be a right pain. Still trying to get used to using this thing again. Oh, I've been obviously mainly using those BDB SSB mowers, and they are very, very good. I like them. But having a self-propelled mower like this is, yeah, completely new to me again. Oh yeah, how's Mr. Dave doing?
Oh, wonderful.
Good. It's cheaty. I know. I know. But who isn't taking advantage of slightly bigger work widths and work speeds? Actually, the work speed's the same as
Me?
everything else. You lying little tow rag.
I
I
don't
don't
have a-
do work speeds,
work widths?
and I don't do work
Not
width.
Work
necessarily
widths
work
I
width,
don't
but
do.
your capacities are bigger than
A
mine.
little bit capacity, yeah.
Mine
From the
aren't.
premise,
But-
yes it is.
I'm certainly not doing
And
the
what?
high capacity you got.
The pelletizer.
The pelletizer. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's different.
Your capacity on that thing is higher than what mine is. So you're cheating, so
Oh, does that make you feel better?
it does. But that's the thing, the nice thing with this game is you can play it how you want to. And obviously, yeah, expect to take a little bit of rip from a few people around about it. And I don't care. I've got a big frigging field of grass to cut. And only a little while to do it. But yeah. Why is it missing so much from the corners? That's weird. May have to do a tweak to that baler just to increase the pickup amount. It's struggling a little bit. But yes, there we go. Can't turn so sharp. Yeah, that is for definite. Used to that. Yeah, exactly, Jedi. Oh yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, I've got my cheaty stuff. Everybody does, really. So, enjoy it. That's all I can say. If you have a 100-meter mower that width, then use it. I know Mr. T Miller's one. That is okay. That is definitely over the top in my opinion, but it does get the job done pretty quickly. I'm not even sure how big that is. What, 50 meters or something like that? Yeah, redonkulous. Glad to see no tractor wash. No, I very rarely wash my tractors actually. I'll try and keep the repair up. But yeah, painting and washing is rare, shall we say. They're heavy racing queen. And how you doing there, Vortex? Be going to. Are you okay there, Mr. Grits fan? Okay, let's see what's going on. I don't think I've missed anybody. Oh, so yeah, Surfing said, not doing too bad, just woke up. I'm not surprised. I really not. But yeah, Mr. Surfing Cowboy, if you haven't checked him out, he's doing a lot of like 7 Days to Die, Fishing Planet, as well as a little bit of Farming Simulator modding. He's actually working on a new map. And the rumor has it it's going to be a 16x Uncharted type map, so be interesting to see. But obviously, it's going to have all the factories from his Uncharted Revisited, with a few tweaks, shall we say. So yeah, keep an eye on him. And if you like to create a map of your own design, I suppose is the best way to do it. Yeah, definitely check him out. I know Team Miller's looking forward to it, so yeah. I don't watch them much either. And I wait for it to rain. Yeah. Now, if that was a thing in the game where the rain actually cleaned your equipment, that would be kind of cool. That would really be nice. Right, so obviously you don't want to do too sharp. So nice, steady. There we are. That's not too bad. Are you still with me, Mr. Truck? Yep, good. But yeah, I think a few more engine tweaks definitely needed on this thing. Yeah, to help get it up those hills when mowing. Almost debating just to disconnect and then cut it and then come up behind later on with a tractor. So obviously this should be doing about 25, I think it is, if I remember rightly. Harvest. Yeah, 25 kilometers. And that's the base game speed, so yeah. Is this your mower? Yes, it is. I'm currently working on it in a minute. Obviously, I've gone through, I've added some color options into it. I just upped the actual drive speed to 80 kilometers. But yeah, definitely going to need maybe a few tweaks on that motor just to give it a little bit more oomph, should we say, if we get up those hills. And how you doing there, Outlaw? Welcome in, sir. Get that bit. We've got to drop this here, I think. Because that is definitely struggling a little bit on there. So let's disconnect you. Actually, I've got another tractor up here, so I could actually hook it up to the tractor and do follow me on that. So let's turn you off as well for a minute. Yes. Disconnect that. So yes, definitely get up to 24, 25 there. Right, so what I want to do is do a couple of headlands on this end and probably the other end. And then we'll start just going up and down, up and down, up and down. And that'll be fine. You need Winston's big mower. I had a look at it. I like it. However, I would have preferred it if it was the original version. And obviously, the original was a crone rather than obviously being a cat or caterpillar, I think it is. That's the only thing. It worked great. Yeah, I'm sure it does. And obviously, I do know that Winston's also got the crone and as a crone and caterpillar mowers with the loading wagon truck things on the back as well. Interesting. But I do know somebody else who was working on them, so I'm kind of dubious about trying them. There we go. There's that. Oh. Up that. Actually, you can keep up a little better. Vario, yep, there we go. You're now hooked up. But yeah, Follow Me is definitely an interesting mod to use. Like I was saying earlier, you could literally have another tractor behind you doing the ploughing or mowing or whatever. It does work pretty well, for me anyway. There we go. Put you on there, right behind, that should be fine. And it's not too cheaty either, so I don't mind it. There we go, right. That's so much better. I'm pretty sure this dude can keep up behind as well. Yep. Cool. See, that's what I want. Is to be able to travel at this speed whilst harvesting or cutting, but have that baler on the back, so I'll have to have a little look into the X-Belt. Either an edit on the engine on this thing, or the PTO probably on the baler there needs to be removed, so it's not pulling the power from that way. Yeah, I'm just going to do this bit in sections, might work my way across. But looking at that, that's actually going to be a decent sized field, to be honest. And it will also give me enough for probably a third field at the end. So that is definitely going to work fine. How's the farm been? It's doing very, very well. I'm expanding all the time. Primarily at the minute, I'm focusing on getting more fields going, so that's what this whole area is going to be. 3 big old fields, eventually. Obviously, if you're not sure where I am on the map, you haven't seen it before, so this is obviously a 16x map. This is my main farm area where all my animals are. Over on the side here, I do have an orchard area set up. It's perfectly fine at the minute. But yeah, this is the area down here that I'm working on at the minute. Initially, it was where Fort Knox was going to be, but obviously that didn't come into the map. So yeah, I'm going to utilize it a different way. So yeah, I've got 162 is the plot I'm on at the minute. But yeah, it's going to be primarily for grass, alfalfa and clover on this area. That's primarily all I want on here. Obviously, if I do end up having too much on 1 year in storage, then what I can do is look into ploughing it up and putting a different crop in. So yeah, definitely good. Right, lock you in. No, don't fold. Why are you doing that for, you stupid idiot? For some, obviously I'm using that sim dashboard, and every now and again when I activate the guidance so it locks in, it folds things up. It's kind of a pain, but I don't know why. Maybe I'm just not tapping it hard enough. There we go. We'll get this going. But yeah,
All right,
definitely.
Dave, Mr. Billy, I'm gonna get off of here for a bit so I can take the headphones off and relax. But I'll be lurking.
All
All
right,
right.
Mr. Frost. Thank you very much for
Catch
your
you later.
maze. Catch you later.
You welcome.
That's where you're planning on starting to put your orchards. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I was kind of thinking about doing that as well. Or expanding my current orchard down here, but I think I could do better with obviously having some fields here. But yeah, one thing I did do as well, I forgot to mention is, there we go. So obviously I've removed, like I mentioned earlier, I did remove all these trees. I've straightened the road. Each side of the road now has tree saplings there, and I've also gone along this water edge. I think it's up to around about just past the field. There's saplings there growing now, so that'll hopefully have a nice little curtain, shall we say, to hide the river, and also that stopping barrier as well. I think once that first stage of sapling growth comes in, what I might just do is get a fence or something to go along there. Maybe like a wooden fence of some kind, I don't know yet. Oh, I just realised something. So where it's saved, it turned the auto load off for this bale. Right, H. We'll unload you. Control Shift R key. I'll just whiz back and get those other bales that you missed. Yeah, this is kind of like the same issue they had in 19 with the pallets. If you had them loaded onto load onto a trailer and you saved, and yeah, it kind of deactivated. It does exactly the same with the bales in 22. Bit of pain, really. But yeah, I'm trying not to do too much landscaping. One thing I will do before doing the ploughing is go through and try and smooth off some of these bigger bumps and stuff, but primarily it's staying as it is. So yeah, it's going to be fun when it comes to harvest time, that's for sure. But if the mower can do a good job on it as grass, then yeah, it should be fine. There we go. Control, follow that one. Oops. Crash back wall. There we go. He'll kick in properly in a minute. 161, 162, 163. That's where some of your animals are. Is that where I am at the minute? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Actually, it's a good area for animals and stuff. Yeah, definitely. That's a funny little bit there. I hope you get that up. A few factories. I'm gonna put more buildings. Okay, other buildings there. Yeah. Actually, I do know that Spencer or Dweller Gaming, he actually started in this area, created like a little farm area, fields. It looked really good actually. So, yep, you can literally start wherever you want, really. Turn you off. Let's go move that away. I want to try and see if I can pick up some of this lot with that baler as well. But yeah, having this nice little big this pickup or the work with being that little bit bigger than normal, we can actually get the bits right down there. It does help a lot, that's for sure. There we go. And obviously everyone who's been joining with Mr. Darius Frost, hope you guys all enjoyed his stream. Obviously if you guys do have any questions, you're more than welcome to drop them in chat and we'll try and get them answered for you. Yeah, this lot can probably go into storage, and obviously Cargill to make some food. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Hey there, Mr. One Mouse. How you doing, buddy? I think I'll swing back around. I think that'd be enough of a headland on this end. I want to definitely keep a good turn area down the bottom here, so nothing falls in the water there. But yeah, I think that is going to be a pretty good sized field actually. Let's see on the map overall. Let's see. So coming up to there. Oh yeah, that is definitely big enough. I have 1, 3, 12, 19, 20. The wrong side of the water. Oh. So you're all the way up here. So 1. So you started on the central farm, Mr. Neil. Definitely recommend it because obviously you do get those 3 fields to start off with. And the nice thing is with those crops, you can put them straight into one of the tier 1 productions. Where else did you say? 20. So yeah, 20 is obviously going to be the bridge access here. 19, so you got this forest. Yeah, that isn't too bad actually in 12. So yeah, you're sort of working your way across here, so that's not bad actually. But yeah, I'd look into getting like 22, maybe 24 as well. And then obviously, as you're doing a lot of forestry, what you can do is clear some of that area like I've done and expand that field right out. It's kind of surprising just how big that field can be. This is actually, I'm not sure what field you're on about there, Rusty now, but yeah, plot 161, 162, 163. That's where I'm currently working on. Obviously, T Miller, if any of you guys have watched his streams a little while ago, he's actually in the area just across the water from where I am now. And yeah, that's one reason I chose this area after seeing his stream. Yeah, it's very bumpy over there, so bear that in mind. Right, so I do need to go a little bit further just to allow that to pass. Actually, I can probably try and pick up that bit of grass as well. But yeah, eventually all this will be ploughed up again and made into a nice usable field that's hired helper friendly, hopefully. There we go. Yeah, it should be fine. Cool. Let's see. Had most of my top teeth out last week. Still got stitches, but all good. Holy heck, Mr. Mash, you're not doing so good at the minute, are you? Yipes. Yeah, not good, but I'm glad that you are on the road to recovery, I suppose is the best way to put it. I know what it's like to have a lot of teeth out. That is not nice. Thankfully, when I had mine out, I didn't really have too many stitches. But yeah, I had mainly the ones on the sides, upper and lower in my mouth. I had to have them out, a lot of them removed. And yeah, that's not nice, that's for sure. I should plan to buy spare farmland and extend. Yeah, definitely a good way of going, actually. I can't find the bale storage in construction. What bale storage are you on about there, Neil? So, if you have the Achi mobile bale storage, it should be in construction under silos. And then all you literally do is scroll across and they're right here. So you got your round bales. Obviously, you can put in round and square ones into these, by the way. Doesn't have to be either or. But yeah, you got all them right there. You also have the sheds as well. Obviously, for this map, I would recommend keep on scrolling, because you will also have your alfalfa, dry alfalfa, clover, dry clover, and your lavender bale storages as well there. They're all in there. It's kind of nice. You did a good job. But yeah, you just got to find them and make sure they're active as well. But yeah, I like them. You were looking in the wrong area. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, for anybody, actually, I'm just going to do a quick run through. So, things that will be getting updated, or have been updated, I should say. Obviously, the stuff from the CBD factory is now actually in my shed storage for the final spawn trigger that you put on Barrel Logistics. So if you want them to go over into storage, it will now. So go to my Trello and make sure to get that updated. I've also gone through, added a pipe to the product storage, which is in the map folder. Let me come in here just a sec, just to show you. So under here, under PV mods, storage. Obviously, Dave mentioned about it the other day. It's this one right here. It holds all your products for the orchards and greenhouses. Now, if I can get in a decent position, you can just see on this side here now has that little the pipe going outwards, so you can actually pull a tipper under there and basically bulk load a lot of the products. Now, some of the stuff is still set up as a pallet, so your lettuce, strawberries, things like that, and your herbs, they're still a pallet, so you'll still need to be spawning them out inside if you're using this one. So remember that. And it does work. I have no idea what was going on previously, but for some reason, whenever I added a pipe previously, that the unload trigger seemed to stop working. So I've gone through, I figured out what it was, but yeah, all good now. So that is sorted out. The molasses pallets is now fixed in the shop as well, so you will no longer see it in the pallet section. So if you haven't realized, so with the last update, if you come across here, one of the molasses pallets was showing in store and it should have been false. Obviously, I've gone through, I've fixed it up for Mr. Dave. See, I'm quite nice. And yeah, you shouldn't get any warnings or errors popping up now. So that's now sorted. So that'll be getting released to you guys at some point. What else did I do? Oh yeah, the whiskey and the wine barrels will now load on the, or unload, should say, on the ground. So if you're using my spawn trigger, for example, on Barrel Logistics, let me pop over there just to show you. That's probably as close as. Now see where I set this trigger up to overlap, I set it so it's a little bit higher, so the pallets come in at a height and drop down. But obviously with some pallets, like obviously the whiskey and the wine pallets, when they were hitting the ground, they'd stop unloading. So I've just gone into the i3D and raised that unload trigger, so they actually work now. You can. I haven't been needed to come over here and check. It's kind of cool. Unfortunately, I haven't got anything to spawn out to do it. At some point, I am kind of considering, because where the list is actually now getting quite long in this menu, is actually hiding it. So it make your lives a little bit easier. You're not going to have to go through everything. It'll automatically be set up to distribute, to spawn, stuff like that. So you wouldn't need to worry about anything. Just place the trigger down and leave it be. But at the minute, the only other thing I did add in today, and I need to speak to Dave about in a minute, is two products that I put in as well that are in the electronics factory. The batteries and solar panels could be getting used in one of the productions kind of thing. as a solar array, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Possibly someday.
I had a radiotherapy on my neck, so they can't do them in August. Oh right, okay. That makes total sense. But yeah, did you want me to have a look into, because we had it on Wolf Creek, or did you want a bigger array set up? Because I've
I
got
don't
obviously
know.
tomorrow free and Friday.
I was hoping for something bigger than what was on Wolf Creek, I think. Something that does more power. Forget how many was on Wolf Creek, to be honest with you.
Um, let's have a quick peruse. SGA maps. Oh, cripes. Does anybody remember what it was called?
No,
Oh, it had a different name, didn't it?
I didn't even know if we did it on Wolf Creek, to be
Yep,
honest with you.
it was a small one. It was something to do with satisfactory. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Refined power. Is that the one? Hurry. Don't I have it? I thought it was called refined power, but I've not seen it there. Refresh contract. Where's that gone then? But I can have a look into it, see if I can find it. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not seeing it in there, so it's not good. I'll have to do the update again. I might have missed it. But yeah. There we go. Right, before I actually jump back into the game, what I'm just going to do is take a quick break, stretch my legs, grab a fresh drink, and then, yeah, maybe have a look into that later on. But I will be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere, because Mr. Dave will be here to take any comments. And why have you?
I will.
Yeah, if he's paying attention.
I'm not really.
Are you farming?
A little bit.
You are? Okay. Okay. Right. Go. You can watch him for the minute. Back in a mo.
Ooh-wee.
And I'm back. Ready. Let's do a quick
Fell asleep.
catch up. I wasn't gone that far. Jeez. How rude. Let's see. Let's see. Da 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 dee da dee dee dum dum dum. Next Friday is my procedure, my upper and lower. Oof. Yeah, not good. To be honest, I'm surprised I don't need more teeth out now. Because I got a very sweet tooth. I still always have, and I think that's my biggest issue. So yeah. Look in the area. So Vortex, they will be the next update, possibly this weekend. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see what Mr. Dave says. So yeah, thank you very much. Not miss.
Might do one just to update. Well, I'll have
you.
to think about it.
Obviously, if you go into your
It's
stores
so
currently, you are getting that error for that molasses pallet. So.
right. Well, I don't because I don't go in the store to buy them.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Up, back up to date. Righty then. So.
Yeah.
He's
I'll have
fine
to
for
get
the
that
minute.
fixed.
I know at some point I need to get this repaired and filled back up, but he is fine for now. So time to carry on mowing. Mowing, not moaning, but yeah, mowing. There we go. Locked on. See, there it goes again.
Yeah. As long as I don't think there's anything in the map itself that has to be done, is there?
Yes.
What for
The
the barrels, right?
yeah, the wine barrel is being pulled from the map and not the mod. So technically it could actually be removed as it's now been fixed. I noticed when I opened up the i3D for that
Oh,
wine
you put the
barrel.
map. You put it in the what?
So yeah, I was a bit confused about that as well. So I was actually testing it yesterday. I'd obviously gone into the wine factory, sorted out the palette and everything, even sorted out the textures that were missing, which is weird. Came to realise that it's actually spawning from in the map palette folder rather than the actual mod.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I did send you the link for that if you wanted to add it back into the map or just remove it from the map and have it pulled from the mod itself. Yeah, I'm not sure why you put it in the map. Thought we would try to keep away from doing that.
Well, there were certain things that I did put in the map.
Yes. I don't know.
I think I can't remember.
But yeah, the wine factory is now sorted. If you want to do it that way, or just whack it back in the map, it's entirely up to you. Oh, dig that. Yeah, that obviously that will need to be updated as well to take
Yeah,
effect.
was hoping not to do a map update this week, but we'll see.
Yes. Right then. Can someone tell me how to find oil with the oil rigs? So, how you doing there? Reneved, I think it is pronounced. So, what you'd need to do is obviously own a plot in the desert. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plots over there. Now, you will need something to clear the sand. Now I've got one of these little scraper things by Mr. MP7 Reaper. It has a rather big capacity, but you could use a wheel loader or anything you can come across that'll remove the sand. And what you're actually looking for are big black spots. Unfortunately, I haven't actually got one to show you at the minute. But basically, when you come across one, you need to obviously keep your camera in quite close, because these little black spots that are in the desert are very low on their draw distance, should we say. But yeah, once you find one, what you'll need to do is first of all put in a pump jack, one of these little guys, which can be made at the drill factory, and that is actually located just over here, right there, on the map. Or yeah, I think you can actually place one down as well if you want to, but no, that one has a funny floor, so you might not be able to place that one. I can't remember, but yeah, that's where you make them. But also in there you get the drill shafts as well. It's basically these little pallets right here are piping. Add that as a booster, and yeah, once you start going, what you'll need to do is allow it to rain, and it's going to basically fill from the rain and produce that crude oil. So it is going to take a little while before you get your first pallet. And also one thing to remember is each pallet is 3,000 litre capacity. So unlike all the other pallets where they're 1,000, they're actually 3,000 on these ones. But yeah, you'll need to actually go through. I've found 2 so far. Obviously this one right here, to give you an idea, I'm right about there. The second one that I've currently found, let me go into super speed. Well, let's go a little bit higher. It's a bit further up the top here. It's almost in a straight line actually, but yeah. Up the top here is my second one. So to give you an idea where that one is, it's literally right at the top here. So if you want to get, say for instance 33, you at least have 2 nodes on the, well, sort of just past the halfway on the right hand side. Now each plot does have a different amount on there. There's about 20 oil spots to find, but obviously you will need to clear the desert or the sand to find those spots. Now, so yeah, I know Mr. MP7 Reaper has a little cheaty mod. It's a edited mouse that'll pick up sand. That does really quite well. But yeah, there's things on the in-game mod hub as well that you could use scraper-wise. So yeah, there's a whole array of different things on how to pick it up. But yeah, I'm just using that little scraper. Hopefully that helps you out. It's a very uncovered, I suppose, or untouched thing in the map. But I did go through now and add in 4, was it 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 gold masters up here. They're all filled up with water and producing. So I've got them set to distribute, which are going to this little smelter over here. And then the bars that are being produced are actually going over to Dell Electronics to create, like, I think it's mobiles and TVs, I think it was using. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Billy, you showed the new product storage with a pipe. Where is it in the Trello? That's actually in the mod pack, and it will be getting updated this next week, next update. But yeah, to find it is obviously under your construction menu, PV mods, under storage, and then it'll be right there. So currently, if you have it, obviously you won't have that pipe there, but when it get updated, you will be able to utilize this a little bit better. So thanks for okay, yeah, no worries. But yeah, I know Mr. MP7 Reaper has found a lot more, so if you ever get a chance to catch him when he streams on mainly the weekends, he could probably show you some of the other areas that he's uncovered already. Give you a shout out. So click on that link, give him a follow and catch him. He primarily streams on weekends because obviously he works throughout the day or the week, like most people really. So yeah, Yeah, I've got this plot of like sand over here as well. Um, no idea if there's anything in here. I'm hoping there's at least one. Otherwise, it's gonna be a waste of freaking money. But yeah, we shall see. I've already started going around the outside. I'm just gonna do exactly the same process as I did over there. I'll make a sort of make it obviously into like 2 sections and jump between the two and clear that. So yeah, lots and lots to do, but that's a big old desert to find those wells. I know some people cheat. Oh, not again. I need to turn this off when I'm doing bailing, it's annoying. It really is. It really, really is. But yeah, obviously by that time you will need obviously Dell, Copper by Design, the drill factory, a lot up and running before you even get that far. Heck, it was only... Oh, jeez, how many hours was... I think it was around about 900 hours, and that was when I finally got into the deserts. There we go. Get you going again. I may have to reset him up to the top end if he keeps stopping. But yeah, let's get this going. Oh, that's fine. Before I get too far, I need to reactivate this dude. Right, stop. Unload. Oh, reset that. There we go. Follow. Right, time to stay out of the menu for a while until that's filled up. It's got at least one more layer and a bit to go, so that's fine. But there we go. And off there. Yeah. Hopefully there's at least one, maybe 2 on each, so that's cool. I'd imagine some of those bigger ones you probably find there's like 3 or 4. So yeah, until I actually get around to clearing some more. Primarily I'm doing most of the clearing in the winter time. And obviously now that I'm up to 3 days, I should definitely have more than enough time to do it. There we go. Right, so let's turn that off a minute so I can spin around. Get this bit that I missed earlier. Right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think around about there would be fine. Yeah, works very, very well. I like it. Yeah. I could quite easily go in and show the collisions and probably find them that way, but I'm honestly trying to behave. Talk about you. Hey there, T Miller. How you doing? I know I'm terrible. I am not quite as bad as that one that you've got there, but yeah. How you doing, buddy? I'm not doing too bad. And if you guys are not following T Miller, please click on that link, give him a follow. He's a great content creator. It's nice to see that he's actually been able to get a few streams in recently. Yeah, definitely well worth going over there and checking him out.
You have an update to add to the map file? What is that?
Let's jump on board. Oh, yeah. Are you on about the bridges? Read them. Mine's only 10 meters. I don't know about that. That one that I seen you using across the land there was like 50 meters or something. There we go. Oop, there we go. That was if I lined that up probably first. There we go.
You I didn't know there was collision problems.
Yeah. So you know when you hit the bridge, um,
Yeah.
if you got like a low boy or something like that, you kind of get stuck in the collision. Green Thumb went through and adjusted them so they're, I'm guessing, on a slightly different angle, so you're not hitting it as bad now. So yeah, I was talking about the pellet machine. What have you missed it? Ah, okay. Yep, I'm not using the pellet machine. I'm bailing today, so. But yeah, to be honest, my pellet machine is still the same work width. I haven't messed with that at all. Obviously, I did up the capacity a little bit to 20. Yeah, 20,000 litres capacity. But that's all I did to that for now. Oh, and the speed as well was slightly high because I thought the 9 kilometers was a bit slow. Oh yeah. Actually, while I think about it, how did you get? Have you tried doing that thing, your factory yet, T Miller? Registering those pallets or pallets, whatever you call it. So you can create a custom collisions or remove the collisions on every board. Okay, yeah. Not yet. Okay. So let me see. Oh, that's where that 123 is. Whee! Look at that, speedy. Right. So it's the wooden ones you're doing, isn't it? So. Da, 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 da. So basically, what green? If you're interested, maybe or maybe not. Now, see, with these wooden bridges, you see each of these different boards. Each one has its own individual collision, from what I understand. And what Green Thumb's basically gone and done is removed the individual ones, and I'm guessing it's created one full one gone all the way up and across. So when you hit it, you're not actually hitting that collision. Hey there, KW, how you doing, buddy? And Hayward Industries. So yeah, that is going to make life so much easier from getting over these bridges. And ooh, I got collectibles to sort out at some point. So yeah, that is definitely going to make people using like your low boys and stuff get over the bridge a lot easier. So yeah, that'll be coming as well at some point. Actually, why not I just do it this way? There we go. Cool. Hey Billy, does the water treatment facility need rain towers?
Did you put down no,
Yeah, so
to
what you will
work? He
need as
said.
well.
Yeah.
So if we come
You got to put down water towers,
into,
and they got to be set to active.
yeah, you got those little towers. Where the heck are they?
Right next to the water
Tier 4.
treatment
There it is.
facility.
So yeah, these little water towers. Yeah, you need to put these down so they can distribute the water to whichever production needs them. They also go to some greenhouses as well, by the way, just so you're aware. But yeah,
Do
pop
they?
one of them. Yep. But yeah, pop one of them down as well if you've got the water treatment facility. That's one thing I haven't got yet around to doing. So yeah.
And it needs the 25 support every hour too. Don't forget,
Yeah.
which is something that a lot of people might
Forget.
not have. Plus
Yeah.
100 electricity,
The
plus the
well,
100 labor.
yeah,
So
the
if you're running out of
electricity I
those,
don't have an issue with. I've got plenty in storage. It's just
yeah.
mainly the labour and the support and morale I need to work on here. I'm severely lacking, even though I've got a lot of cats. But yeah,
My cats are keeping it running.
yep. Actually, let's see one quickly thing. Down here, government building. I want to have a look at this quickly.
Yeah, we'll cut down on my crashes, that's for sure.
GG.
I think that's what
Exactly.
he was trying to do.
Now, if
All
only they
my
could remove.
90% of my crashes are on the bridge.
Yeah, if only you could now remove that central bit in the middle, the collision on that.
Why? No. Stay in your lane, boy.
Actually, to be
Yeah,
honest,
you
I don't
got
have an
it takes a
issue.
lot to run.
Yeah,
It takes a lot to run. That's a late game thing, really.
yeah. See, I've got no labor at all currently going into storage, so hopefully now that I've got Green Thumb's apartment
You don't
blocks
have
up
enough,
and running,
hardly any
that'll be
support, too.
yeah. I've got 3 support currently, but that's obviously coming in and out. But I am working on this at the minute. Obviously, I've got cats in there, so hopefully that'll start cycling through. I do have quite a few factories up and running as well. I need to actually go through. I want to go through at some point and deactivate some of the support and morale on some of my factories because, to be honest, I don't want them to be on there constantly. But my morale is slowly building up, which is one thing. But yeah, definitely need to get me more dogs, more cats going. That's for sure, and obviously more apartment blocks for the labour. But yeah, this got to think. So copper by design, I could probably shut down on them. Dell could be shut down on them because I'm not really utilising them much at the minute. Same with the drill factory. Have them go to actually even the sawmill. To be honest, at the minute, I really don't need those boosters in there. Maybe just run them with electric.
My morale is almost full. 10 labor is at 7,000. Electricity is full. Support is where my problem is always.
Yeah. Obviously, I've got more factories than you as well, so.
Oh, I know. You grew
So
too fast. That's why you don't have anything.
I'm not. No. Heck no. Never go
Don't
too
have enough
fast.
apartments.
But yeah, obviously that's something else I need to find a place. Oh yeah, I know where I was going to put it. I was going to say I've got to try and find a place for the winery, but I've already got a place set out for that. But that's another one that I need to get placed so I can actually get that running this year. He's full now. Okay, so stop you there. Let's go take these guys back a minute. Come here, you. Give me. Thank you. There we are.
I'll wait till the support dogs give birth.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Either I'm not sure whether I want to leave them to do 1 or 2, or like 2 or 3, whatever. Or once they've done their first birth. That's the bit I'm in an hour about in a minute before taking them over. Depending on how desperate I want them, so yeah. Yeah, no worries there, buddy. No worries. But yeah, that's one thing I haven't got around to doing yet is the water treatment. I really should do. But yeah, I also want to try and get the labour and support and all that up first before I even tackle that one. Right, let's go in camera. Nice truck. Nice little truck. Cruise. Yeah, what do you have in store for the reviewers this evening, Mr. Dave?
Gameplay.
Gameplay, cool.
Playing.
Are you still harvesting at the minute?
Nope. Well, cotton. That'll probably be done before the end of the
Okay.
before I go live. I don't know. I'm on my last plum orchard, so that'll be. I'm in November 1st, and almost everything's done. So
It's terrible. Mr. Dave is ahead of me. He's now at the
that's,
end of the same in-game year. It's not good. That doesn't matter. Oh, that's another thing I was going to say. Mr. Green Thumb. with your shed pack, can you check the draw distance? Because I just know I keep meaning to say, but obviously I'm like half a map away and I can see your sheds. So I'm all the way down here and I can see your sheds all the way over here on the main central farm. I think they could do being dropped a bit. There we go. Alright, let's have a look. So, Billy, if we don't no, you don't have to. You don't really have to, but it is a good way of using, obviously, the cats and the dogs. It gives them a purpose now. But yeah, obviously, there's plenty of those community buildings you could place down. And obviously, one thing as well, with these factories, you do not actually need to have the electric, the labour, the support, or the morale in them at all. They're just boosters. You could literally run them with just the base products in there if you wanted to. But yeah, obviously, if you did want to get a little bit more out, a little bit faster sort of thing, yeah, add in those boosters and master boosters. Actually, to be honest, I've got very few running on the master boosters at the minute, which is great. Actually, I want to set it to storing at some point so I can build up and then do a massive dump on the master boosters. Oh, I need to get that cleared as well on the way back. Fuel value, yeah. Yeah, I think something for like a shed, they're usually around about what, between 300 and 500 view distance.
No, no. A shed. I've been putting stuff around 800 for buildings and stuff in the map. 800
Yeah,
clip distance.
yeah,
But yeah, if they're at full value, they should
yeah,
probably be dropped. It'll help with frame rates.
yeah. Most of the factories, I think I set up to around about the 800 view distance. But yeah, obviously
800.
where it's a shed, basically for a vehicle shed,
Yeah, I still
a
don't.
little
I
bit,
hate
maybe a
seeing
little bit less.
stuff pop
Yeah.
in front of me. Most of my stuff's 800 to 1,000,
Mm,
but you don't need ones across the river, obviously,
yeah.
popping, showing.
Yeah. And obviously he is doing the buildable, colorable ones now as well. Which be kind of cool. Looking forward to that actually. Oh, did you get the shed pack from the Green Thumb as well? Making your little truck area.
Dead pack?
Or truck, yeah, the truck shop thing.
I got the truck thing you
Yeah.
sent me.
Cool.
Just yeah.
Groovy.
It had the two buildings in it. I got them both
Mhm.
down. I haven't made parking lot and stuff yet
Yeah.
or moved in until I get money. I'm trying to save up to get a forest for the winter because winter's right around the freaking corner.
Yep.
And
And Tez914, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome on in.
which I will. I'm gonna sell pears because I got
Yeah.
them. I'm not
Great,
using
great.
them yet.
Stop. Oh, the brakes on this need some tweaking. Next time around. Stop. Thank you. That's alfalfa, hay. Okay. I haven't got any normal grass or construction. Silo. Grass. There.
I'm just $200,000 away from buying the forest I want to clear this winter.
Ooh, which was that?
Up on the plateau, above the one just below the where the drill factory is there, the
Oh, right,
plateau,
yeah. Where
the
people
flat
were doing.
area in there. I'm gonna
Yeah.
clear that out. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but it's a nice place to clear out.
Mm. That is a nice area. I was watching T Miller. That's the area that
It's
he's
not a
working in.
great area for factories because of up and down hill all the time,
Yeah.
but
But
it'd be a
yeah.
good place to put in a really nice big field across there, probably.
A nice long one, yeah, that's for sure.
Nice long field, yeah, or something.
There we go.
Maybe an orchard or something.
Now that is an idea.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Put in a nice big maple orchard that takes up the whole plateau. No, that would be way too
Wow.
big.
Yeah. Ooh. That's what I was also going to speak to you about. Obviously, at the minute, we're obviously producing quite a lot of like molasses and oils and stuff like that. Did you want at any point to maybe go through some of the productions and maybe add them as a alternate for like sugar or the oils is at the minute that's in them? So if it needs say
Not yet.
sunflower oil, do you want to go and do a tweak something now?
Not yet. I don't see a need.
Because there's a lot of products on here, like the oils, for example, that aren't really being used.
There's a lot of things that aren't being used that should be being used more.
Yeah.
Like your CBD oil factory. I don't think that the fruit, I haven't had to fill it in 2 years. And it's only down 20%.
That's terrible.
So the fruits in the CBD should go up the usage there, possibly. But I have to get more factories down to decide.
Hmm. Yep. It's obviously until you start actual using them in game long term, you start seeing where the tweaks need to be brought in. That's for sure. Ooh, magic bales! I love it. Lonk. But yeah, most of my fields are now actually planted for this in-game year. Obviously, the ones that I'm currently creating and are going to be, well, the nice thing is they can be just planted any time throughout the year and then harvested whenever. But yeah, I do need to get into my alfalfa at some point field. It is showing as ready, so come on, take the allotment. There we go. So yeah, I might be doing that on Friday stream. Eesh. Doing some mowing and baling over there. Might just do some silage bales actually with that one. That's an idea. Anyway, I'll see how much I can get off this little plot of areas that I'm doing at the minute, because obviously I'm only doing one little section. So I've still got that other part. So I could even do them as silage bales. Oh heck, so much to do, so little time. Heck, I might even just leave that last plot till next year or later on in the year to do. You're always waiting on bricks, no matter. Yeah. Yeah, so the way I did it, obviously, I tried focusing on having at least one factory that needed bricks. Then the next one, I'd look at what it needed and try and find one that didn't need bricks, so you just had that extra little bit of time to then get some more bricks ready for the next factory. And obviously once that second factory was built, I'd then look into one that needed bricks again and then sort of rotate them. So let's see, like Sam Adams I think needs bricks. Obviously next to that you've got the steel factory which also needs bricks. So obviously I'd focus on maybe the steel factory first, then do the concrete factory and then come back to Sam Adams sort of thing. So and do it that way. Also, another idea as well is putting down a second brick factory, so that is an option as well.
I
Yeah.
got 230,000 bricks
Wow.
because I don't need the factories until I can get the fruit and stuff for them.
Mhm. Oh, I need to turn that down because it's doing my head. Turn that off. That's
I've been making bricks since day one, and I've only used them in one factory so far.
Yeah. There's quite a few factories out there. Yeah, the only
Yep.
main buildables now that I'm focusing on is obviously the apartment blocks by Green Thumb. But yeah, I've got the winery to put down. And then obviously T Mill. That's a point. That's what I could do. Have a look at this T Miller stuff. Because I've got this area here. I keep coming past it thinking I need to do something with this area. I've got all this grass area. It's not being utilised. Obviously, originally I had the small. What did I have down here? That's a freaking good question. Oh, the tailors and the spinneries.
Okay.
That's what I had down here. The smaller ones initially. Then obviously I got Aurora up above. Now that they'll do that, let's see. So T Millers, I have no idea where the heck they are. Oh, there's one. So we've got the side rink factory. See, I could put them literally next to each other. On that corner, maybe. Actually, I'll take it back a little bit. What I can do is have some like little parking bays around the front. That would be fine there. And then there's the Filipino factory. Now, out of interest, actually, and I know Team Miller asked the other day, has anybody actually placed these down yet? I can't remember if it's at the front there.
Not I.
Yeah. Obviously,
Someday.
I have no idea what goes into them and what comes out of them. But, just looking at it, this one for example, you got sugar, you got duck eggs, some oils in there. I might have an issue with some of those meats, but yeah. Actually, let's go in and have a little look. Let's see right across. So this is the first one that he's done. Is obviously the silk soya milk factory. If you haven't seen this, it's kind of a nice little one. Gives you an alternate use. So you got your oat milks, your soya milks, coconut milks, and obviously a soya eggnog. Water, oats, sugar, salt, pallets. I'll keep that on. That can be turned off for the minute. Same with that. Same with that. Soybean, coca. I think I've actually got some coca in storage. Actually, I might be able to bring them over. Eggs is the big thing at the minute that I'm really struggling for. But yeah, and coconut. Not bad actually. 100 pallet capacity, so that's fine for the minute. We'll get that going first of all in a little while. And you've got the Filipino factory. Obviously, one thing with that is obviously it's exactly the same as the base game milk factory. You do have the trigger on the back there for spawning the pallets. Obviously, the Filipino one, on the other hand, is a very interesting one actually. I like the look of it, that sort of wooden thing. Around the side here, we do have the little trigger. Now, please don't ask me to pronunciate any of these, but I'll try my best to butcher them as much as possible. So, I have them down. Some products are in them. Oh, okay, Gamer Poll. So yeah, you're way ahead of us. So it's bamboo, yeah. Green Thumb's apartment is what I needed them for. All right, okay. Um. Oh yeah, because the Green Thumb's apartment blocks don't take water though. Did I miss something? As far as I'm aware, I'll have to look. I don't think they do. Anyway, so Balut, I think that's pronounced. Hopefully. Also we got Pan. Oh, now you're just got to. We
Oh,
go
the
ahead.
bricks is what he needs
Oh, the bricks.
for
Okay.
the
Okay. Gotcha. Pandisal. I think
Now
that's
you
pronounced.
see that wasn't part of the map, so it's not going to be balanced in. You'll have to put another factory down.
Yeah. Pansit. Oh, some noodles. Lumpia and beef Pandia. What? Yeah, yeah. At least
You
I got the
empanada.
blue right. Only for the simple reason is T Miller has mentioned on his stream quite a few times. So for this, you're going to need your duck egg, salt, water, electricity, labor, support, morale. Obviously, these are your boosters, and I'm not quite sure what he's got for master booster there, but we'll have a look at that in a minute. But let's turn you off a minute. We've got rice, sugar,
Whoa, whoa,
rice flour.
whoa.
What? Rice flour, sugar, butter, milk,
Um,
yeast, eggs. What
cycles
is?
per month.
Wow, how many?
That's got to be
Wow,
fixed. 24,000. That would
that's
mean that
pumping a heck of a lot through.
you'd need a 50 times 24,000 duck eggs a month to
That's just on the
keep
blue.
it running for 1 month.
Is that
Yeah,
a
that's
seasonal? Is that what that is? Is that why it's so high? Maybe. That one,
even 1,200 cycles a month. You know, you can't do
480,
it. Yeah, that needs a lot of work because
120,
that's
120,
think
120.
about how much electricity that building's going to take, and if you have it.
Yeah, 120. Yeah, the maybe the decimal point's in the wrong place. Cycles
All of
per
those
month.
are way too
Yeah,
high. They should be they're way too high.
yeah, especially the blue. That is wow. Um, maybe if you, I'm trying to figure out what this booster is, T Miller. Oh no,
Most of
that.
them are one.
Oh heck, there we go.
They should be at one
Yeah,
cycle per month default with a
I'm so.
so it'd
Duh.
be 20
That's the output
one
product.
they'd be 24 normally. Not
Yeah,
24
one's.
cycles are most of the factories,
Mhm.
which is a value of one. And then the boosters do a value of plus 25%, so it'd go up to 48 cycles if you had that. Oh, yeah, that's
Also, you could add in master boosters there as well now. So something like packaging, maybe. I don't know. So yeah. Hmm. I was trying to think, what the heck is that? I thought that was the master booster there for a minute. It's not. It's the output product, but yeah. Yipes. Dang it. Um. Oh, Mr. Neil, you're
this your
terrible.
balut.
That is, yeah. I suddenly noticed it over here because I was looking at it over here, saying, "What the heck's that?" I literally thought that was the master booster there. Thinking, "What the heck symbol's that?" I couldn't see it in there. Then obviously, where I scrolled down, I suddenly spotted it right there. I thought, okay, that's the output." Duh. I swear, some days I'm just dumb. The dumbest dumb person is on this dumb planet. Oh well. 1 sec, Neil. I will get it for you. Oh.
Yeah, they should be set to one cycle per hour, all of them. Otherwise, it's going to mess the electricity and all that stuff too.
Bale storage. It was the bales you were after, wasn't it, Neil? Yeah. So those bale storages that I'm using are on the in-game mod hub. If anybody is interested, I'll pop it in chat, but I'll also send it to
Yeah, I think the
Neil.
whole.
Um,
Now that I'm looking at it, though, I think
direct.
he's gonna want to change the recipes too. It'd take 10 hours to create one pallet of balut at that amount. So you got to keep that, yeah, in mind as well. So you might need to make the recipe take
See, that one's outputting
a
2
little bit different.
pallets worth.
Well, yeah,
2
at
pallets, 2
480
pallets.
cycles a month, that's the
Yeah.
problem. It shouldn't be. So technically speaking, that could do the one that's doing 2,000 could put out.
And that one's in the mod pack, so I don't know if you wanted to
It's got to be
maybe message
fixed.
Team Miller or something. Can
He's
he
there.
fix it?
He's there
Yeah, no.
in chat.
Just out of
I'll have
curiosity,
to.
that's soy. It'd be nice if Mr. Team Miller jumped in Discord from time to time as well for a
It's all
chat.
right. We'll have to take care of it.
Let's see.
What's
Soy
this?
milk. So let's activate you. So 24 cycles. That's actually
Yeah,
fine.
that's normal.
Yeah. Set it to around
That
about the
one.
same
That
cycles as that one. Yeah.
yeah. He might have to change the recipes of how much is
Um,
in and how much is out to, you know.
750. Actually, that doesn't seem to be too bad of a balance on the recipe there. And 1,000 out.
That's every hour it's making a pallet.
Yeah.
Every single hour on a regular save.
Yeah, I'd maybe do what, half of that an hour? Maybe 250 an hour. Looking at that now in game.
Yeah, and then you
Um,
gotta adjust the ingredients
yeah.
appropriately too.
See that I'd probably set them all up around about the same, so they're around about quarter of a pallet an hour. So you're getting maybe, what's that then going to be? Quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4. So every 4 hours in game you get a pallet. So yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. So 4, 8, 12. So 6 hours you'd get what, 3 pallets a day, 4 pallets a day. So
It's an in-game product, so it doesn't have to be pumping out a million of them a day, you know?
mm. But yeah, obviously you got your coconut there as well, eggnog, stuff like that. So yeah,
Mm,
yeah, I'd aim for maybe 250
250.
output on each.
I mean, that's still on a regular day,
Yeah,
a pallet
and
every
obviously your
4 hours.
masters will
So that's
definitely
what,
pump that
4,
right up.
8, 12. That's 6 pallets a day,
Yeah, you could
which
even go
is
to
pretty decent.
150 and then have the boosters up at.
No, 250 is good.
Is it? Okay.
That's
Only look
6
up.
pallets a day of each item.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty. But obviously 3 if you're going 2-day months, you know. So 6 is reasonable.
Yes. I never
But
realized just how high
the
they were.
recipes will have to be majorly adjusted as
Yeah.
well for that.
I honestly never realized just. Well, that's the thing. When you look at the XML, this is what really gets me a lot. Is obviously when you go in the XML, you look at the recipes, and you think, oh yeah, this looks fine. But obviously, it's not until you actually get them in game and up and running and stuff, you suddenly realize that, yeah, that could be tweaked here or there. So it is good, but oh well. Fun. So yeah, if you wanted to make those updates as well, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, if you haven't got them down already, get them down, get them filled, and get tons made. Oh,
It'll mess up my whole game.
yeah.
That must be putting it out almost as fast. Actually, that's the reason why you want to go with the low cycles is because processor usage is going to get really, really high with those. If you're doing 24,000 cycles a month, that's like every second it's updating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the problem comes
Hey,
in more.
Mr.
Hello.
Kirby.
No, I don't know what you're saying, Dave. What are you saying?
I don't know anymore.
How you guys doing?
I'm doing just plum.
Get them down now, take out a loan and get them. Yeah, exactly.
I say peachy, but I've already done the peaches, so I'm doing plums now.
You're doing plums, just as long as you don't turn it into a prune. Tasty, but they're old and wrinkled.
Prunes are good for you though. Oh, 1 sec. I need to open a bottle.
Billy, I'm not old enough to have those types of issues yet.
Oh, we got one. Oh. I keep going on about that when we go to the shops about my wife getting some prune yogurts. And she keeps telling me,
Ew.
tell me where to go.
Oh, that sounds...
Delicious, doesn't it?
No, delicious is not the first descriptor that comes to mind by any means. There's a few choice adjectives, adverbs.
It's actually,
Adverb.
I wouldn't mind trying them myself.
I
Yeah,
like
I'd
prunes.
love
Don't get
prunes
me
with
wrong.
rice.
Yeah,
No, the pudding
no,
with
just
rice.
dried prunes, just like dried apricots.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I love it. I love apricots. I can't have. That's one of those things. It's like the. We have Trader Joe's. I'm not sure if you have like Trader Joe's over by you.
No.
It's an upscale food market, is all
Yeah.
it is. They have dark chocolate, rich peanut butter cups. Those things you need to keep like 10 miles away from because you buy a container and the next time you look at it, they're gone because that's how delicious they are.
All right.
Like
well,
the
you'd have to give
chocolate colored. They have chocolate covered coffee beans. Oh man,
Oh god, those are good. I used to snack on those
chocolate
in high
covered
school.
coffee beans.
Yep.
They sell them right
Yep.
at Wegmans, and
Yep,
yep,
Wegmans.
I'll
Yep.
eat them till I get the poops.
Yes. We know what
Right.
you mean.
That'll definitely keep you regular. Hey man, how you doing?
I'm good,
Well,
Billy.
not
How you
just
guys doing?
regular, it'll just keep you going, we'll
Oh,
say.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yeah.
If you call right into the bathroom regular, okay then.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yep. Yep, indeed. Yeah, but how are we, gentlemen?
Yeah. I hate my clients. I really, really hate my clients.
You sound a lot like my brother, to be honest.
Not supposed to hate.
They're paying
Oh, I
your bills.
sure as heck do.
They helped pay your bills, so gotta love them.
You dislike their
Inability to understand computer language, right?
No. This goes more beyond that. Of like
Oh,
rescheduled
really?
meeting of that was already planned to be rescheduled. Well, you didn't send this invite out. Well, you asked me to send it out exactly how you wanted me to send it out. Oh, we're going to have to cancel for today. Are you? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Only problem for my brothers when that happens, usually it's because his corporate guys are over in Germany, so he has to wait for German time. He works
That's
for Daimler North America. Well, Daimler North America, which is an offshoot of Mercedes Benz. So
Right. Yeah. I'm sorry for Daimler.
Is it possible
No.
that your clients are demons?
Maybe.
Well, if they are, I could do an exorcism on them, and that should cure them of it. So if
Well,
you,
it's
if we
okay
want
to
to
hate
try
them.
that,
If
Dave,
they're
you know?
demons, you can hate them.
Oh, we can hate demons. I see how. What
You
verse is
see.
that in chapter?
I don't know, but I'm imagining that it's okay to hate demons. I have to look it up.
Actually, kind of talking about demons, I'm
Sounds-
really looking forward to Constantine 2 coming out.
Wait, whoa, hold on. They're finally doing a sequel to Constantine?
Yep, Keanu Reeves
Oh!
reprising his character.
Dang. That movie came out one senior year of high school. That was one of my favorite all-time movies.
Now, obviously, I'm not big on religion, I've mentioned it before, but there is certain films that are more biblical than I'd really like. But that is one of the films I do like. And I've watched it many, many times. There's that, there's The Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he goes up against the devil and stuff like that. Yeah, I do like watching these sort of alternate ways of putting things out there that are in the Bible, for example. So yeah,
That's
yeah, I'm
one of
looking
his
forward to
best all-time movies. I mean, he did a good job in The Matrix. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, heck
Matrix was an awesome trilogy of movies. Really did
John
get you
Wick.
up. John Wick 2, fantastic actor.
that. Yeah.
I think he really nailed that character. I mean, if you think of John Constantine, comic book character or no, you think of Keanu Reeves' character
Yeah.
that he played. And they left the door so wide open for a sequel at the end
Oh,
of there
heck
too
yeah. We saw a huge.
for it,
That's what
and
I-
it's been 20 years.
Yep.
Literally, actually, no. This year it would be 20 years. Yes, it would be 20 years because it came out in 2004.
True. And obviously that
You know, I
Never
found that
seen it.
interesting.
series as well. There was one season of Constantine.
Yeah, on CW.
Yeah.
Over here at least. Yeah. It was all right. I didn't like it. I think I was comparing the series to the movie
I did the same.
instead of the series to the comic book,
Yeah.
or the comic series, I should say. And that's where I lost it because I'm looking for Keanu Reeves' character, and they kind of got it, but I got spoiled with Keanu Reeves. I admit it. He's one of my favorite
I
actors.
know that character has popped up in different DC stuff as well. So.
Oh yeah, he was in a couple episodes of Arrow. He was a couple
Yep.
episodes Flash, and what's the conglomeration of them all?
Justice League? No.
Flashpoint.
Not Justice League.
Crap, names.
You know what I'm saying.
Flashpoint?
I can't think of the name. It's not League
Yeah.
of Extraordinary Gentlemen because that's not it. But it's the.
Oh, that's not a good film actually. I enjoyed that one.
Yeah,
It didn't
I'm
do
trying to
well in
think.
reviews, and I don't know why. Then again, I'm a huge Sean Connery fan too, so.
Oh, you can't forget Sean Connery. Come on, he's a legend to most people now.
He's a legend. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the first movie I saw Sean Connery in was The Last Crusade, the Indiana Jones movie,
Yeah.
as a kid. And it's like him and Harrison Ford just played
They do
so well
together,
off of
yeah.
each other in that. But he's done lots of other roles, and that has been one of the greatest actors of all time.
Yeah. Obviously,
Oh
it's
by
yeah,
far.
no one can. If
No
anyone
one
says
will be
that
able
he
to go
does,
reach into
no one
his
will go
shoes
his
by any
level.
means. Yeah, no. There's only one Sean
I think
Connery.
they tried it with. Remember when he played James Bond, and then I think was it Pierce Brosnan after him? I think they tried to say that Pierce Brosnan was going to be a better James Bond. I'm sorry.
I thought it was Roger Moore after
Was it?
Roger Moore.
Sean Connery.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was Sean Connery, Roger Moore, and then Pierce Brosnan, right? Was the order?
Okay, you're right. I forgot that. I'm not that good with the memory of all who played, 007. But I mean, every Bond movie I saw with Sean Connery, it was amazing. At least to me, I liked it.
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, Daniel Craig. That was the last one.
Behind Sean Connery, Daniel Craig, and then Pierce Brosnan, by far, it is because especially the character development of Daniel Craig going from the first movie to the fourth or the fifth. I can't remember how many movies did Daniel Craig do.
5.
Yeah, he's
There
got
was
5.
fifth. You can see, and I don't think that's really any other Bond series really went into that depth of character arc, character development, and seeing how he was at the end of 5 compared to how he was at the beginning of 1.
Yeah,
How
you
it
see
takes that
his
mental
development
toll
throughout the
from
film
you.
is good.
His development throughout the film, the emotional, mental toll it took on him, and him portraying that all through the series.
Yeah.
And that's those Bonds are some of my favorite Bonds to watch.
Absolutely.
Jurassic World is coming out this summer with another movie, so this is Jurassic World 4.
Oh, they are?
Yes, they are. Just
What's
July
it?
2nd. Yeah.
Oh, really? I never saw
Really
that
excited
one.
for that. Yeah.
Wonder what they're going to make it based off of.
I don't know anymore. But
Well, the
I
one
mean,
I'm actually looking forward to is the next Ghostbusters Arctic Kingdom. I saw the first trailer for it. Do you
Yeah.
remember when I think it was the pink ooze one, that doctor, the asylum they wanted to put him in? The guy's making a reprise, but he's the mayor now. Of New
Yeah,
York.
I've seen that as well.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm sorry, I'm a fool for nostalgia. If you can bring back people who played other characters and include them in the remakes, That just to me makes movies sometimes better, you know. And I love it because they're using like ghosts from the past, and heck, I don't mean to bust anyone's bubble, but Slimer's back at least.
Yay! I love Slimer.
Yep, he's back. It's a,
I don't think I've seen anything about the Fallout film myself, so I don't even know what it's about. I'm guessing the game, maybe. I really don't know, but yeah, Frozen Kingdom. Definitely looking forward to that.
yeah.
DC Legends, thank you. Legends of Tomorrow. That's what it is.
That,
Thank you.
yep.
Guy
Okay.
Fawkes.
That makes sense.
Remember the 5th of November. Sorry, that's always going to. That was another fantastic movie. V for Vendetta.
That's
Yeah.
going back a little.
That screwed with your head at the beginning, all throughout the movie of what. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't save any time, did I? Nope. Try and stay out of the menu when I can, because it turns that off. Anyway, but yeah, lots coming up, so film-wise it's going to be interesting to see.
This is, I think, I've heard people say this is going to be the summer of the movies you may finally enjoy.
Yeah, I know my
Which would be
daughter
nice.
I hope
really
so,
looking
because
forward
they've-
to the King Kong film coming out. The new King Kong
Ah.
Godzilla one.
Oh,
Oh,
oh yeah, Legends of Monarch, I think it's called, or something.
Yeah, something like
that series is okay. So, I'm. Who's is that? That's not Dennis Quaid, is it?
He was in it original, but no, I think he's been written out of it.
No, I'm talking about the TV series on
Oh,
Apple.
actually, I couldn't quite get my head into that one.
What is that one? Let me
It
look
does
here
have
real
a couple of the
quick.
main characters in it.
Yeah,
But yeah. What is that? It seemed
Legacy
like
of
is it
Monsters.
Red Kong or something in it that they find? Is what I'm thinking of.
Kurt
the
Russell.
film.
I'm sorry, it's Kurt,
That's
not
it,
Dennis
yeah.
Quaid. It's Kurt Russell. So
And his
Kurt
son.
Russell's son
Yeah, plays the
plays-
version.
plays his younger version, and oh my word, fantastic job by both of those actors. Absolutely. I'm not a huge Godzilla fan. I didn't think I would enjoy this series as much as I have. It's
Yeah.
really good.
when you got good genes, look what happens. You know?
Empire? Is that the one? Yeah. Godzilla versus Kong, the New Empire. That's the one. That film. My daughter's waiting for that
Mhm.
to come out.
And I think it's gonna, I think we're going to see some of those other movies that we haven't seen, like 20 years, 30 years movies that we haven't seen for a little long, because I hate to say it, but graphics, computers, everything they can do, like previously it looked kind of shoddy. Now that they have all the systems, I think we're going to see a lot more movies come out that are kind of better, hopefully.
Oh, heck yeah.
Like, I guess
Ooh,
the
sweet.
one thing that gets me is they use the building in Ghostbusters. They drive by that original building where they had
Firehouse.
no, not the firehouse, the Selenium building.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The guy where Sigourney Weaver became, whatever. Well, they drive by it, and I heard what she says. She goes, "So that's the building you guys fought him at?" And Ernie over goes, "Yeah, it sure was fun, but I sure hate Stay Puft Marshmallows now." And of course, the baby Stay Puffs are in it.
Cute.
Yeah, the little ones are back. Yeah, so it's just, I mean, they're good enough that they know, like, those guys are so good comedically timing that they didn't have to write the script. I read a thing with Ivan Reitman. He goes, "I just said, hey, guys, mention this, mention that," and it was a lot of times just rolling off, just back and forth stuff, and it's just like, if you got those actors and they're able to do that, your movie's gonna be great.
Oh, heck yeah.
Because I think that's what we all want. We want movies that feel like they're just doing it. They're not being told to do it,
Yeah.
which is
And
amazing to
they're
get
enjoying it as
finally.
well. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you can tell.
Yeah, no, yeah, Art of Kingdoms, I think, and from what I've heard, they've got 3 more. The not Reitman, is it? I can't remember the kid who did it, but he said he's got 3 more scripts. Also, he's looking at making more movies. So,
All right.
I mean, geez, think of that.
The boy.
Yeah.
Who was also in Stranger Things.
Mhm.
As long as he finishes season 5, I don't care. I want to see Stranger Things just wrap things up.
There's a lot of things for Stranger Things to wrap up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And obviously that's maybe coming out this year as well at some point. So
Was it this year or is it coming out next year? I thought it was 2025.
have they changed it again? Have they? Last time I heard it
I
was
don't know. I
this
could be
year.
wrong. I thought it was 2025. So
Yeah. They're taking forever with that one. At this point, I think I'm gonna have to do a binge watch of it again just to catch up.
just
on
to
everything.
remember of all the little minute details that they're going to
Exactly.
spin through. Yeah, I know the
Yeah.
feeling on that. So it's a good series to watch. Don't get me wrong. They're good episodes. So
That's another one of my
it's like
daughter
I'm
really
binge
likes.
watching Supernatural right now. So it's a good
Oh.
series.
So, Scurvy, can I ask you a question?
No.
And again, this is about DC. And do you think that we'll see the Flash from the CW in DC movies?
No.
No.
You don't think so? Okay.
No.
Because people are saying that he's literally, everyone's saying like if they're going to make any more Flash, he's going to be it instead of you know who, and it's just like, I don't know if you even want to do it now. You know?
I think he was already asked and turned it down, wasn't it? When they first
He might have been.
introduced the new Flash.
Well, more power to him. I mean, if
Arrow was a better series by far than the Flash. Just saying.
oh yeah, oh no, I get it. Yes.
Still B-rated TV, but it was a good series. I enjoyed watching
Mhm.
Arrow. So
Yeah.
Yeah. DC Legends. Was that the one that was on this spaceship?
yeah, that's on the spaceship for time
Yeah.
traveling. Yeah.
So it was, yeah, I kind of watched some of it, and then stopped. I don't know why I stopped watching it. I was enjoying that. I think I got to maybe season 2 or season 3. I can't remember. Yeah, I just figured, follow me. Thanks, Billy. No worries there, Neil. Yeah, obviously, if you got any questions about it, yeah, you're more than welcome to ask. So it took me a little while to figure out as well, but yeah, once you get it up and running, it is really simple. And one thing I always found is when I was originally trying to get it set up on the helper, obviously, it was showing that it was connected, but wasn't fully connecting to the vehicle in front. So obviously I was jumping out and it wasn't finishing off the connection. So you just got to wait till you see it popping up down here as a hired helper. Then I knew for a fact that it was all set up. But
Yeah.
But yeah, that whole
It took me a while to get it too, but it's good to have.
Obviously that whole field, I actually used a hired helper behind me doing a second plow just to get it done. Worked out so well. But yeah, what you could do is if you're harvesting a field, you could easily use follow me with a baler behind it, for example, and do the baling and collecting, like what this is basically doing.
Yeah, it's kind of like what I do. I take your
Foraging.
trailer, you know, your forage trailer,
Yep.
and I'll put it behind a straw harvest, wheat field when he's making straw, and I'll just have it pick up the straw for me instead of having to come back later and just, run it over by itself. It's just set up behind the course plane. It works fine. But I have had some issues sometimes. For some reason, it does cause issues with course play when it follows too closely. Like it'll stop the course play from working because it follows.
Yeah, cause I know with obviously I don't use Courseplay, but I have noticed like X-Man and Team Air, where it gets to the end of the row, it'll back up quite a lot, and that's probably where it's hitting. So, but the nice thing with this version of Follow Me, it does seem to follow quite a way back compared to 19. It used to disconnect if it got too far away. This time around, you could be halfway across the map and it'll still just about hang in there type thing. So
Yeah,
they
exactly.
did make a lot of
That's what I
good
found about. That's
tweaks.
why I like it so much too.
Yeah.
It doesn't disconnect as much as it used to.
Yep. But yeah, obviously, if you're moving a lot of logs, that's another good way. Obviously, you can drive the main truck, but then just have up 2 or 3 trucks behind you as well. So, yep, definitely well worth grabbing it. That's for sure. Right. I can't remember if is that as far as I was going over. I think so. Let's see. Yeah, and then I can get at least one funny shaped field in there. That's fine. Yeah, I think with that area there, what I'm going to do is obviously cut it as well, but I'm actually going to wrap them up and make silage bales out of that lot. So I've had hay, I've had grass, and it's just logical to go with some silage next, I think. So, yeah, I've got to make a field now here. Oh,
I was always wondering, is there a wrapper you can do to make instead of like the go veal and stuff? But like, let's say you have those the normal ones you're using right now, and you want to have grass, and you want to turn to silage. Is there a way to put it on like a placeable you can use that puts you take it on there, you put it on there, and it wraps it for you, or do you have to use the one like the trailer mounted one?
I don't think there is a placeable wrapper. Been released for 22. I know there was one in 19, but I don't think it was ever
Yeah,
released.
I saw something on was it the straw harvest, something about a feeder system you can put it in to make the pellets for like hay and straw and stuff.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, if there's something you could do to make a
oh dear.
wrapper, it would work really nice. But
Just thinking about something. Actually, Mobile put something out a few months ago. Let me see something a sec. I'm not sure if that's a bale wrapper or what. Actually, Mobile. It is. I'll send you something, Matt. One sec to check.
oh, okay, coolio.
Have a look at that I just sent you.
Thank you.
Now, I haven't used it myself, but from what I understand, it does do square bales. The only thing is, looking at the pictures, it turns big ones into little ones. But maybe something could be...
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody mentioned to me a while ago saying it does wrap as well, but I'm not sure. But yeah, give that a try. Or have a look. But yeah, placeable wise, I don't know of any that wrap as well.
Okay. Well, you know what? Might as well try it and see what it does.
Yeah,
Might be
exactly.
a great thing, and might not.
And also
You know,
let me know.
of course, absolutely. That's one thing I like being able to do about this is if I find something that seems like it works, and I'm like, hey guys, this is what I found. Let me know what you think and test them out and see how it works.
Yeah, no, in 19 there was a placeable that did do the wrapping, but you could put in loose or bales and it would do it that way. So it was kind of an interesting little thing.
I would say so.
Right, so that's fine there for now, because obviously I've got to go through and do this area next. Stop. We'll unload you. We'll check this dot back up. This is probably going to be my last job for today, because obviously I do need to jump off in a little while. We'll try and get this back to the main farm first. Then we'll see who is out there in the world of Twitch. Cruise on. My lovely wife just brought a coffee through, so yay! I'm sorted for the rest of the year. Hard help would go there. Yeah, hopefully by Friday will actually be turned into a field. Whether I'll be able to get around to actually planting it before now and then, it's going to be a bit of a push. But by the end of the weekend, hopefully it will definitely be done. So then next week I'll also be getting into June, which is the beginning of harvest season. So that's going to be fun. There we go. So I need to keep an eye on the contracts this harvest time. So I do want to get some potatoes and sugar beet contracts this time around. So I noticed the other day I was getting a little bit low. So yeah, that will help top my storages up. And obviously next year what I do need to do is focus on making sure to get some planted as well. So fun, that's for sure. You're ready for your first bridge? Yeah. Yeah. The one nice thing is, well, obviously Dave mentioned it as well a lot of times, to access the entire map you only actually need one of your bridges built. Now I would definitely recommend going for that one on the from the central farm to the vehicle shop, because from there you could literally reach here, there and everywhere with a little bit of a drive. But after that, it's, yeah, go for whichever bridge you want, really. That's fine, because obviously if I come over here, for example, obviously if you would go there, obviously you could obviously go around. Oh crap, I knew it was going to happen. But obviously the easiest way would be to build the bridge there, and that one, so that's two. You'd technically have to build, at least with that one here, going from 41 across, it's just one bridge, and it's so simple. There we go, come on. Are you still loaded? I didn't lose any bridge. There we go. Oh, good. But yeah, fun. See those ones down the bottom, like these ones down here, so by 14, 13, 12, I would definitely leave them maybe a little bit later on before getting them built. To be honest, I didn't really build them for quite some time, so yeah. I sort of focused on the central one and then the two along there. Actually, I can't even see them from here, but yeah. One that's basically got over to plot 20, sort of that, those sort of bridges, leave them maybe for second and third. But yeah, fun. Next, I think I did this one first, then the two along there, put one down at the sawmill, and then started on those two at the bottom. So I've still got that one by the fairgrounds to do, but yeah, I don't even use go near that area, so it's kind of like, what's the point at the minute? Going. How you doing there, Special K Gaming? Welcome in right at the end of the stream. We're just going to drop this lot off and then we'll look to find someone to raid over to. I've got to find a way to get concrete over to where I am without a bridge. So that's easy, just use one of the barges. Obviously if you started on with the central farm, you should have had a barge with you. Obviously one thing as well, obviously you may not have seen them there, Mr. Neil. Obviously if you go into PV mods others, there's a lot of dock stuff there, and you can actually create a nice little unloading area like with Mr. Dave or possibly what I've got, and actually lock off the bridge, the barge, because they do like to move when trying to load and unload your vehicles. You've had it and you sold it. What are you like? What are you like? Because obviously Actually, to be honest, after I got that first bridge built, I did exactly the same. I sold that initial barge, but I did then go in and obviously purchase another one because obviously I need it for the lobsters. Come on, come on. Oh, you take forever. That's not bad. So off that little bit of a field, I've got 1,487,000 litres. That's not bad. Of grass. Cool. Righty. I think that's going to be it. Let's save that. Mr. Hired Helper there is almost finished. So yeah, obviously I'll go carry on tonight and tomorrow, creating a nice little field there. Probably make that one. Yeah, I think I'll do that one as alfalfa, and then this corner piece I'll make that grass, and then I'll be happy. Righty then, let's save. Get over to the ending screen, and hopefully the credits kick in straight away. Please. Yay! They're working again. I like it. Finally getting that sorted out. So, let's go to Twitch. Let's mute you. So, holy heck. It's kind of busy today. So, on my list, we have Mr. Buy Tacos back into streaming, and obviously, as he's doing FS22, that is going to be my very, very first offer for you guys. The second member is Surfing Cowboy Gaming. He's doing some Fishing Planet. We also have Mr. Brew Crew out there doing some Out of Ore. And yet he's playing PV Canyon Crossing. I think he forgot to change over. Oh my goodness. We do have Mr. Grits fan out there as well. Oh man. See now, I don't know who to go for now. Jeez. Also, we got Mr. Brew Crew playing the map, or we got Mr. Buy Tacos, who hasn't streamed for quite some time. It'd be nice to see how he's doing, but I know he's playing a different map to Dave, so. Oh, I don't know. I think it's going to be Mr. Buy Tacos because, yeah, he is very, very, very cool. I like him. And who knows, Mr. Viking Streaming might be in there as well. Right, so let's see if we can find him on my little raid list. I hate when I've got so many choices, it's terrible. Oh, there he is. So yeah, obviously make sure to catch Mr. Dave later on. Obviously, could be doing some farm sim as well. Who knows? We'll see. He might be doing something a bit different. Maybe he's doing something out of Ore. You never know. Or Ark, or something else. No idea. But yeah, we're going to go and see what Mr. Buy Tacos is up to today. Obviously, I will be back once again on Friday at the usual time. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one.
Bye,
Bye for
everyone.
now. Bye bye.